Do we have to be alive anymore?
Oh, man. You know what?
We're just amping each other up before the show, just
like,
getting
yeah, let's
stupid
go!
depressed.
We're gonna record! It's like, you know what, man? Fuck this life. Let's just call it.
Hey,
you know
everybody.
And I've always said, the day I kill myself,
Oh, God.
the day I kill myself, I'm going to go to Jack in the Box. I'm going to get a jumbo jack with fries, and I'm going to get 2 tacos. After I eat that last taco, that's it. I said, this is it. That's it.
That's your last meal?
Yeah, I feel like
meal.
you could do something better than that.
No. How...
You got to go to Lonesome Dove and get that tomahawk steak.
No.
If you're going to get a last meal,
No.
do not let it be Jack in the Box tacos.
Either that or I got to find a Shoney's somewhere in the southern part. I know, when we were near New Orleans, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's an abandoned Shoney's when you leave the airport and you're heading to,
There was a Shoney's by our hotel this past weekend in Jackson, Mississippi.
Was it a functioning Shoney's?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And I had never seen one alive before.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's a Shoney's, and everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know. I've never seen this before, but I hear about it all the time.
Please tell me you stopped.
We didn't have time.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm telling you.
I don't even know what Shoney's is.
It's,
Like, what kind
a
of
buffet.
It's a buffet.
Oh.
I think Jimmy Carter invented it or something.
Is this like a Furs type situation?
Yeah. Well, no, it's like an upscale Golden Corral. At least what I remember, because they had the best breakfast buffets. Like the pancakes were like they'd make them there in front of you.
Oh. Does anyone do a breakfast buffet anymore?
Yeah, Golden Corral.
They do a breakfast buffet?
Bro, they do a breakfast buffet. They have somebody like an egg station that'll make you like over easy eggs.
Let me just tell you, The best breakfast that used to, well, I don't know if it is anymore, but the petrol station over on 20 going out to Weatherford, the Iron Skillet,
No.
that place used to be good.
I'm sure it was good, but fuck you, Grandy's.
Oh, well, yeah, Grandy's
Come on.
Yeah,
Grandy's
but
was
there's
great.
like in Garland, I think there's one left. There's
My
like
mom
in
used to
Garland.
work at Grandy's when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And so she'd know how to make those like cheesy eggs that were just out of this world. She would do that at home. I don't live with my mom anymore, so I don't know if she does anymore. But I don't think she does that anymore. They were so good. Man. Shout out to my mom and happy early birthday.
Retirement.
Her birthday's on Thursday.
And retirement.
And retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been gone for so long. My mom's been retired, and
You
now
can't say that.
she's-
That's
What?
not politically correct.
Been retired.
She's been retired.
She
They didn't retire her.
She was forced
retired.
into retirement.
Hell no. She got so tired of the shit that she's like, you know what?
Fuck them kids.
I don't think I'm going back. And I'm like, I don't blame you. I've been telling you to stop for years now. So now she's just like so excited. She's doing just stuff around the house nonstop.
Whatever she wants to do.
Anything she wants to do. The world is her oyster.
Her and Mike should
Or
go
her
to,
vampire. The world is a vampire here.
World is a
World is a
vampire.
vampire.
Mike's got 2 years, and then who knows what they're
He
going to
just
do.
needs to do it. Just,
I know. He's like,
just
I got to
retire.
be there 30 years. I'm like, who fucking cares about the pin that you might get at 30 years?
I mean, I get it. I understand.
But yeah,
It's a goal.
Yeah.
It's a goal. You know, I don't want to shit on someone's goal.
And it
But
helps his
that
retirement.
sucks.
Oh my god! I think what they need to do once Mike retires, or hell, even like a month, they need to go kind of what we did in Phoenix.
They can't. They have 15 dogs now.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
They've
They
got
a million
5 dogs. And by 2 years from now, they'll probably only have 3 dogs.
Christy says she loved Shoney's.
But- wow.
That's too
That's
much.
a lot. That's a lot of O's.
That's me turning my monitor down.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ah!
No, audio's good. Audio, everybody's levels are great.
Cool.
I thought you said you were going to drink, Timothy.
I had
Little cafe first?
I had some coffee first, and then I'm probably gonna get up here in a second and grab me a beer.
Dude, in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna go to the doctor because my plumbing doesn't feel good, and Tammy's like always, you
Back
need
or
to
front?
stop. Back.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's like, you need to stop drinking. I drink like maybe 3 Monster Energy drinks a day.
That's bad. That's not good. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah, but I am also like at the toilet like maybe 4 or 5, 6, 7 times a day.
Have you considered switching to like coffee or tea?
I think it's the laziness in me. I used to do. I used to go to get up early and do my things. Go to Starbucks maybe 20 minutes before work. Place my online order. I'd walk in, hi Javier, and then get my drink. It's a cold brew. I get the Trenta, which is the 30 ounce.
the 30 ounce. Yeah.
And so then
what I
after
like.
that, I'll chug it. I'll be good. I should be set for the day. But I think it's just like over the years, I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Let me tell you what you got to do. This is what I do every morning.
Order a jumbo jack with fries and 2 tacos.
And just consider the thought. No, at 5:30 in the morning every morning, I'm making like. Have you had that Stoke cold coffee? Have you ever had it? It's like $5 for essentially like a half gallon. It makes 2 Trenta Starbucks.
I think I may have. I think it's a
green. They've got purple, green, orange, like
Yeah,
all these different
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
The green one's my go-to. So about half of one of those, and then some creamer every morning. We also have like the little Torani syrup, like the sugar-free syrup. So
Yeah.
you want to like make some s'mores action or something.
Yeah.
Fuck it up. It's way cheaper than Starbucks, and you'll have it done in 3 minutes out the door.
So I'm on this Explorer brand. I think it's Explorer. It's a kind of like a craft cold brew, but it's cold brew concentrate.
Oh yeah.
So it's like 2 ounces. Like I got one of those little. I'm not going to say the word
you
because
just keep doing this a lot.
yeah, the little
Just
thing.
my dude's doing this a lot.
The thing that you put in
Fuck it
between
up,
your
fuck it
fingers.
up.
Just gotta love that coffee.
It's got a hard R in there, and I don't want to. I don't want to mess it up.
Whoa.
I don't want to have a slip up and say something. It's a jigger.
Okay. Okay.
I had to make sure I was going to say it right.
Shot
'cause-
glass?
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's an actual like it's a real one.
Right.
Yeah. And you just put 2 ounces, and then some creamer or whatever flavor you want.
oh, so you don't like dilute it with water?
You do. You
okay.
you add a little bit of creamer to it, and you add some water to it, and you got yourself your coffee, and it's pretty fucking good.
I tried the concentrate shit, and I think I just did the wrong one because I did like the Walmart great value shit, and I would just mix it with a gallon of water. Like I would have a gallon of sparkling or not sparkling water.
That's why it tastes like shit.
What are you doing?
You
No
fool.
spring water, and then I would just like pour, drink half of it or whatever, and then just dump one of those in there, and it was good. And then it just started tasting weird to me, and I was like, nah, I don't care for this.
Yeah, so I don't do it in a gallon. Like I make it by the glass, just that way I can get my ratios right.
No, I got the ratios maybe.
Man, turns out Chad was drinking horse cum. He was just drinking cum from a horse.
No, that's what I do anyway. It's in powdered form. I mix it with my smoothie.
It's like the fucking powdered eggs.
Ew.
It's good for the smoothie. A little protein in the morning.
But I love breakfast. I love a good buffet. You know.
Oh yeah, that's how we started.
Yeah. So there are two places I think we need to go to. One is obviously the Hacienda place over there, but from Poncho's on Jacksboro Highway.
Oh, still gotta
I would
go.
love to try that. We need to try that, but also we need to go to Golden Corral. It's been a long time for me to go since I went to Golden Corral, but especially long since I've gone for their breakfast. So I think we need to make a field
I
trip.
haven't been to a Golden
plan it.
Corral in a long time.
Hit up our group text. Hit up,
Hang on. We got
our
coming-
foodie group text.
Mushroom coffee is good for your gut. Tastes a bit like tree bark, though.
I've heard it was good for you, but not good.
Like the mud coffee. Have you seen that?
I've seen
advertised?
that. I've seen that.
I've heard it's supposed to be pretty good, like tasting too, but maybe it's not.
I wouldn't
So
mind trying it.
we have.
I'm a fan of the fungi. I'm a fun guy fan.
We were at World
I hate it
Market.
here. I was hoping this was gonna like bring me out of a funk.
I know. Tim's like, this is gonna be good for me. I want to leave now.
You want to go get a jumbo jack?
I'd
and
rather be
fries?
depressed in my.
Is
in
that
my
just
house.
what it's gonna be now?
The
I'm
inside
feeling
joke
like
is jumbo jack fries and tacos.
What is it?
time.
What is it
two
like in
tacos.
Yellowstone going to the train
Go
station?
to the train station. Going to the Jack in the Box. What were you? Yeah. No, we went to World Market, and they got all. I went for the first time because of my dad's birthday. Like
You've never been to World Market?
Never been to World Market.
Wow.
And so they have all kinds of like crazy drinks
From,
and
like,
great
around the
selection of
world.
beer.
Yeah.
Great selection of beer and snacks.
Oh, for sure.
But I think one of those drinks that they gave us, I think was, I'm not sure if it was there or
It was
where.
roofied?
It was roofied, but it was like a marshmallow,
boy.
not a marshmallow. It was a mushroom drink. But I was like, ugh, like what is? I still have it. I guess I'll try that. But like, I didn't realize the crazy selection that World Market has.
Yeah,
Even
man.
some like brews that I had from Iceland, like they have. I mean, they have that at
and
Etsy.
beautiful furniture.
Yeah, beautiful,
Great
expensive furniture.
Stupid expensive. You got to wait for one of those like, oh, I got a 30% off coupon or
Yeah.
something like that, and
Well, they had like
knock
a half
off
off.
$1,000.
They had a half off on some stuff, but we went because I was going to get my dad something for his birthday, and so he had just gotten back from Italy, and he was like raving about this Italian beer he had, and they had it.
was it Peroni?
It was well, I thought it was Peroni.
It was Stella Artois.
It was another one, and for the life of me, I was like, it's Peroni, it's Peroni, it's Peroni. And then I get it. They had this old timey cooler,
Yeah.
like a little box cooler, and so I buy that, fill it like a 12 pack of those Peronis in there, and my dad's like, oh yeah, no, it wasn't. It was an amber colored bottle, and it wasn't Peroni. And I'm
Was
like,
it Moretti?
I think it was.
Yeah, that one's good. I had that one in Florence.
But-
It's like the tan with the little dude on
And
it.
it's like a Kawama.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, cool, fuck me, right? And but I was gonna get him a painting. I was gonna get him a painting first, and it was a beautiful painting.
Fine
of like
Italian painting.
Yeah, it wasn't Italian. It was like a mountain with trees, and I was like, oh, well, he loves Colorado. Whenever we've gone, whenever we worked over there, like he just,
He likes trees and
yeah,
shit.
he'll like lie. He's like, I gotta work, and then he'll just go ski over there.
Yeah.
But I was gonna get that, but I was like, I'll get him beer. It's cheaper.
You're a great son.
What did he get me for my birthday?
Anxiety,
Yes.
stress.
Crippling depression.
Yes.
Yeah, crippling depression. I don't know. I heard that he took you to Jack in the Box. Is that right? He's like, no tacos today.
No,
you know what
sir.
you'll do.
Yeah.
Man, but no.
What's
it
up,
was-
RAP?
Oh, hey, what's up? Speaking of which, ADD brain. So in the time that we haven't been on, like I've not been listening to anything. I haven't been listening to any podcast or audiobooks or
Yeah.
I haven't done anything either.
work has been busy. Dad's been gone for a couple of weeks on vacation, and he took another one to Mexico, and it's just he had surgery today to get some wisdom teeth out or whatever the shit. But it's like I haven't had time to like think.
He
for
goes to
myself.
Mexico for the cheap shit.
He does. Well, what was my cousin's graduation? As she graduated from college down there, and so
He was like, I might as well.
Yeah, he's like,
Get
flew
these
down.
teeth out.
Well, he did that here in America.
Oh.
He said, "Fuck, I'm not going to go do that in Mexico." But,
Yeah.
but I just hadn't had time for myself to do anything. Me and Tammy have been like watching The Sopranos, and it's been,
1 week since you looked at me.
but it's been pretty busy.
Dude,
I
we
know-
watched Sopranos and we just kind of stopped. I want to get back into it. I've never finished the show.
I've never seen any of it.
It's really fucking good.
We're 2.5 seasons in.
Do you know what the premise is behind it, other than he's a mob
It's a mob family.
Yeah, but it's
Mobster with anxiety.
a mobster with anxiety who sees a therapist.
Yes.
It's it's good.
Is it from the therapist's point of view?
No.
Okay.
Not really. It's from the point of view of like he's doing something really taboo. Like you don't go and talk about your problems, especially mob problems, to a therapist.
Yeah.
So he's being honest with the therapist.
Well, no, to
No.
a certain point, because it's still the if you're going to tell me that you're going to hurt somebody, then I got to report it to the authorities.
yeah.
And but it's,
Does he say, I'm going to take this guy to Jack in the Box?
yes.
And that's kind of like their way
He's
around
gonna
it.
be like, no, fuck. But no, we have been watching The Sopranos. We started, I think, on Saturday, and we finished the first season, like Saturday and Sunday. And so we just
So we're gonna start watching. We're gonna start watching The Bear over again because
Oh,
the new,
yeah.
new
Yeah,
season
we-
came out.
Yeah.
Did you
And-
finish it? Did you finish the new season?
No, I haven't started.
Huh?
I haven't
Yeah.
started it. So I'm gonna watch from season 1 and then all the way into season 3. Jesse keeps telling me like, we don't need to do that because there was a lot of anxiety in a few of those
Yeah, it's a
episodes and they
lot.
were really hard to watch. And I'm like,
For me, I think this. Nah, I don't even want to talk about the new season.
yeah, don't
'cause
talk
you
about the
haven't
new
seen it.
season. Yeah.
What would you? Well,
Don't
let's
talk
not-
about the new
Okay,
season.
All right. I wanted to have this discussion, but since you haven't seen it yet, then
Yeah,
we'll-
let's postpone the
we'll
bear
wait.
discussion for a couple of weeks.
I know
Just
there's
get on your shit,
Me
dude.
and Christy have talked about 2 episodes, I think.
I'm gonna grab
But
a beverage.
speaking of not side note, this is from season 1, and I don't think it showed him in season 2. But Joel McHale, man, can play a really great prick.
Well, I mean, he always kind of does. That's
He-
kind of his thing.
this
But
is
it's
like
even
uber like,
escalated. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go outside.
Yeah, that last episode, I was just like, damn.
And me and Chrissy, I think I've never seen that one either, but I'm almost caught up on The Boys. Me too. I still got like 3 or 4 episodes of The Boys I got to watch. I finished The Bear. It was a letdown. Well,
Agreed. I'm just going to say agreed.
yeah.
But The Boys, I forgot how fantastic and
That makes
off
me
the wall
sad
The
to
Boys
hear.
is.
I didn't want to.
It was good. It was good.
I enjoyed it. I will say this: the first episode, like I told Chrissy, it's an Oscar episode.
It might be my favorite of all like all the episodes of The Bear. I think that one was the best.
It didn't have context, and it was. There it is.
Ooh.
Hadn't done that in a long time.
Taking you back to the old school.
Did you not drink that one I brought you from New Mexico or from Albuquerque?
Yeah, we drank it.
Did you? Is that drink?
Yeah, I think so. I just think I set it on the shelf. when
Okay, all right. I like that. I want to go back to the brewery. Marble. It's really good. But yeah. But I was like, oh fuck, like that episode where yeah, and then you're like, oh fuck, what are you gonna do about it? Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And then whatever. What else?
Let's talk about let's scoot back from the shows.
We did
Because-
talk about what we've done.
We have been gone for an entire month now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and then I want to kind of recap some of that stuff on
People
the
are
actual
not going
episode.
to know what to do with this episode once it comes out.
I
It's
know.
going to drop and they'll be like,
What the fuck?
I thought they quit.
Yeah, I thought they're done.
I will say this though, the listens went up and down.
Yeah, we're still getting a lot of people listening.
Yeah. So
Catching up.
I'm very, very. That's really good.
Yeah, for a month being gone,
Yeah.
we still had consistent listens, which is great.
Absolutely.
So hopefully we gave the opportunity to
Catch up.
a little bit. Yeah. But Javier, why don't you start us off on what you've been up to, other than the shows you've been watching?
Well, no, just work. Did a couple things. Did some stuff.
That's so fucking
I'm
stupid
trying
and
to
vague.
think, well, the 4th of July.
Things, like stuff.
Yeah, we hung out.
on the 4th of July.
ate food.
Yeah, we ate some food over there.
I cooked. I had to buy new. I was testing out my new grates on my grill to see if I needed to buy a new grill. And so, my grates are cast iron grates, so I just bought new cast iron grates.
Yeah.
And so I tested it on some
brats and
burgers,
yeah.
and it came out pretty good. I mean, I will say I shouldn't have left the burgers on there for
I
too
thought
long.
they were good.
Yeah, but it was
Everything was tasty.
So I want to do that. I want to buy a smoker. I want to smoke
Hell yeah.
meats and
You hit a certain age, and that's where you go.
was it World War II or
Because
smoking
we
meats?
know you're not taking care of the yard. You have someone who does that.
Yeah, somebody does that.
Yeah,
he just
so
gave
now-
me my bill for the 6 months. It's
Yeah.
about $1,300.
That's not bad.
That isn't bad.
Yeah, $50 a week almost.
That's not too bad.
So-
You got someone coming out consistently taking care of it.
Yeah.
Why are you paying every 6 months? This motherfucker's going without getting paid for 6 months?
He has plenty of accounts.
Oh,
So
okay.
He He just probably staggers
He
it.
charges my dad, I'm sure, like double or triple that. So,
Oh shit, he does your dad's too.
He does my dad's.
That
and
poor
he
fucker.
Trims everything. I will say he didn't do a good job trimming some of the stuff.
It does make it does make your dad's house look bigger though, because he's trimming around the bushes and stuff.
Yeah. We got a kitten. We got a white kitten. We lost one, unfortunately. We were trying to rescue. We named her Cinnamon Roll. She passed, and we got a new one that it was in Tara's backyard. And she's scared of us and hates us, and but she just runs around.
Is this cat number 4?
Cat number 4. Cat number 4. So we have 4 cats and a dog, and it's great. You know, we had a health scare with Gigi, and you know I wasn't drinking for a while, and it was pretty.
Oh yeah, you're back.
I'm back
you're
to
back
drinking.
to life.
She's healthy, and you know she's still she sleeps with us every night. I like that. She's, you know, it sucks. It's. I used to hate cats. I used to fucking hate cats. I fucking hated them. And then now I'm like, son of a bitch. I love those little
Cats
bastards.
are fun, man.
They are. And I saw your black one over here.
She hangs out.
Yeah, she's cool. Like she let me, you know.
Oh yeah,
Scratchy.
She's real friendly.
Yeah. But you know, other than that, other than like posting stuff, I did something cool on Monday that I went for a modeling job, and that's what he called it. He said, "You're going to be a paid model."
Your boy is an officially.
Your boy is officially a paid model.
Is that why you have a handbag now? You're like just
look at me,
fancy boy.
There's tacos in here.
Damn. A
But
full Jack in the Box meal.
It was pretty cool. I ran into Jonathan from Gusto's. He was there at the photo shoot as well, and it was really cool. Honestly, it was fun because he was there.
He's such good people,
He's
man.
a great fucking
He's
guy,
such
man.
good
He's
people.
such a great guy. And some other people we met too. We met another.
If he's not busy, we just need to go out with him one night.
I told him. I said,
Agreed. We're just gonna go have drinks
look,
one night.
I said,
If
we'll
not-
hook up soon. Like, I'd like to get with him.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Just a
but
good dude.
also met a artist named Catalina there, and she lives in Dallas. And I started following her. I'll follow her on the Funky Panther page, but she does murals.
Oh, nice.
And then other people that were there, which I thought it was like going to be a whole Latino thing, but it wasn't. It was like, and some whiteys were there
Nice.
too.
Oh, that's nice.
Very good.
Can you take that? Delete that.
Not
whiteys?
these two whiteys. These two whiteys weren't there.
Yeah,
But they were really cool. Everybody there.
We're not handsome.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
there were cool people that went over there. We took some shots upstairs, and then downstairs in the field made it look like a tailgate setting. So I think it's going to come out during football season, like TCU colors. We were supposed to wear TCU colors, so they were talking some stuff down the pipeline, but we can't talk about it yet. I don't think.
Yeah,
But
probably
it was-
should keep it safe.
It was fun, man. Like they're like, all right, now do this and hold a bottle, and like, yeah, we do the frog thing, and it was pretty fun. Me and
Hell
Jonathan
yeah.
were just like kind of like having some fun with everything, and he's just a great. Again,
I think that's what
he's
you're-
such a cool dude. I'm so glad he made. Honestly, I was so nervous, and I saw him, and we chatted the entire time, and it was just fun, man.
That's
I had a
awesome.
great time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've just been busy with some shit. Not really doing a whole lot, other than I had a concert that I had scheduled already out before some stuff happened. Nothing to do with Jesse and I. Jesse and I are good. Just some family health stuff. But yeah, I went out to Dallas. It's like pretty much the only notable thing that I actually did for myself. Was I went out to Dallas, went and saw a band Power Trip. That was the way I can describe it is they really were this like up and coming prominent band in Dallas in the Texas metal scene, and they had an unfortunate death in the band where their singer died about 2-3 years ago, and they decided to go get back together and make music, and they've got a new singer that did a wonderful job. Really paid tribute to to their fallen singer. And it was a lot of fun, man. The crowd was good. Got a little rowdy over in our little area. It's always fun whenever a little pit forms next to the big pit. So yeah, Lance and I went out for that. I just had a good time. It was good to get my head off things and all that. Trying to keep up with school still, but you know.
I don't think this was your only show in the past month. I think you've been to a couple,
It's hard to remember at this point.
You're consistent.
Yeah.
With shows.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You're show dude.
I can't remember all of them. It's a fault that I have.
When you go to
It's
as many as you have been, I mean,
Dude, yeah,
would
I
assume
know.
you'd forget some.
Yeah,
from time to time.
I told Lance, I gotta stop for a little bit. I'm going to too much stuff.
I will say I have breaking news. I just remembered about I have breaking news. And it's gonna honestly, I think this news that I just saw is gonna probably blow you guys away. Shrek 5 comes out 2026. Shrek 5 has been announced.
You piece of shit.
The old cast is back. And
Oh man,
Donkey.
Donkey, it's me. Hey, Shrek, it's me, Donkey. Hey, everybody. Sorry.
One other little piece of news, and I can't really go into that much depth about it, is that I have an opportunity that's happening this next week on a date early in the week where I will be not a paid actor, so I don't think I'm getting paid for it.
Oh, I'm getting paid.
Yeah,
Nice.
I know.
Yeah.
But I will be an actor,
Hey.
kind of. I don't think I'm doing much acting.
Okay.
But I get to do something that's kind of cool that just kind of fell into my lap, and I'm hoping this opens up some opportunities. Let me just say that I'm going to make sure my mustache looks really good
Oh yeah.
so that other opportunities for other things that are set in a time period further back that I might get to participate in. So that'd be kind of cool.
Ah.
But this one's a modern thing, and
Is that why you have your gauges back in?
no.
Trying to look all sexy and shit.
I didn't notice that.
So Lance and I were talking about it, and like I was like, yeah, my ears are gauged. I don't know if I can still. They're still open, but I was like, I don't know if I can still put things in them. So I got on Amazon, and ordered just a set of different sizes to see.
Yeah.
I can still put. These are 10s. I was down. Used to they were zeros. I never went any bigger than that because I wanted to still like have an earlobe.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, they slid right in, no problem.
Heyo.
Didn't have to lube it up or anything. They just went right in. So I was like,
Nice.
I'll just wear these for a little while.
On the group chat, did y'all know the guy that owns Grow is touring with some big band? I think it's called A Day to Remember. Aren't they a major band? ADTR?
He was also in that friend group, by the way. The guy that owns Grow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he was actually a musician. but
Yes,
I know that
yeah,
He
so
hung
he-
around with a lot of those people.
Yeah. So he stopped. They stopped playing basically. Yeah, he decided to want to just run his shop, but I think he's back touring.
Yeah. Interesting.
Just when I thought I was out, they
Yeah, and
pulled
then,
me right
He's funny.
back
I love
in.
his videos.
I can't ever remember the guy's name, but his wife's the chef.
Oh, Kennard. Yeah.
Yeah, Kennard. Jenna Kennard.
Yeah, that's the chef.
Her husband is from the band O Sleeper.
Yeah.
which is a pretty big, like, back in the day metalcore band. They still tour and stuff.
I wonder whatever happened to Leading Blindly.
Some say the best band that ever did live. I think my mom said that.
Did she?
My mom fucking hated our music. Everyone hated our music. It was awful.
Jesus. Okay.
I just remember that one song about the snakes coming to get you or something.
Sing it for me, please.
I don't remember. Those were lyrics that were not from me.
When the snakes come to get you.
I don't think that was it.
Snake, take my soul, put it in my hole.
Actually, that sounds more like it. I think that might be it. Wow. Nailed it.
Chad, what have you? What did we finish with you, Tim? Did you get your? What
Did
else?
we finish on you, Tim?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh fuck yeah! I love finishing on you. I love when we finish on you.
By the way, all this photography and all this video that everyone's doing, it's for our OnlyFans at the Funky
Yeah.
Panther on OnlyFans.
Guess what? Full frontal.
Yeah. Whew. It's bad. It's
You see-
real bad.
But you watched this episode of this season of The Boys, right?
Yeah.
So the first episode where she's like, "I want you to send me the files," and then Butcher like sends her an email. He's like, "Here are your files," and it's just a gif of somebody spreading their asshole.
This show is so fucked up. I forgot about like how messed up it is, like with the octopus and with that scene with the guy that got little and
What did a penis?
All right, so I'm gonna for what Christy was talking about. So Bobby Lynch from Grow,
Yeah.
he owns that. He was with the band Fit for a King, and they had stopped touring back in 2020 and stopped playing. But now he is the new bassist for A Day to Remember.
oh, very cool.
Do y'all think I should start wearing contacts?
I think the glasses look good.
I can't see shit.
So for now, let's just stick with the glasses.
Okay, that looks good. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm had to squint really hard. Well, because I want to wear sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Okay, sorry. Back to you. Back to you, Chad. Start with you.
Go to Temu and throw some of those like cool sunglass clips like I've got, man. Those are baller as shit.
I have these really cool F1 sunglasses that I want to wear.
So put lenses in.
Have you seen the trailer for the new F1 movie? And also the trailer for the new Gladiator movie?
No.
Holy shit.
Dude, I don't know shit about
Holy
shit.
shit. That Denzel's in the new Gladiator movie, and so is that guy from Stranger Things.
Oh, the rocker dude.
Yeah.
Okay, long hair.
Yeah. And so is Pedro Pascal, which he's in everything, I guess.
love him.
I love him too.
If he's going to be in it, I'll watch it.
I'll jerk off to it. Okay, here, let's see what you... Woo! Yeah! All right, what'd you do this past month?
Went to Florida twice.
Oh, yeah, you did, right.
It's weird. One was kind of just like a random trip to the Keys and
Well, no, because you went on a boat, right? You were...
Yeah.
Rob had gotten a new boat.
Rob got a new boat. And
Rob's
so
boat, or him and his dad get a boat together again?
They got a boat together. Yeah. But they had it delivered there in like Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, that's nice.
So that they could they were going to take a family trip to the Bahamas. So they were going to take the boat to the Bahamas, but there's a lot of bad weather, and so they ended up doing it, but just a little bit later than they thought. So some of us went out there and we went down to like Key Largo and did some fishing and swimming and stuff. It was awesome. Look, I'm not a huge fan of Florida, but the Keys
are nice.
Hard.
The Keys are my favorite part.
Tammy
So
said
great.
that the water you posted the other day was really pretty. Like the water looked really pretty.
So for the 4th of July, we went to Pensacola, and so we drove, this is the first road trip I've taken in years.
Wow.
About 11-hour total drive. We stopped in Jackson, Mississippi, went to a brewery.
Really?
Yeah, and then went to Pensacola. Pensacola was great. It was great. It was packed as shit because of the 4th of July.
Did y'all drive to Florida, or y'all flew in?
We drove to Florida. But like Pensacola's on the elbow part, like up top.
Yeah.
So it was like 11 hours. It wasn't like you can drive kind of like Texas is from Florida to Florida for like all day.
Yeah,
Not to be,
I know it's 16 hours from here to Tampa, roughly. Because that's what I drove it in 16 hours.
Not to be a nosy Nelly, but we were getting your fucking alerts,
Yeah.
your Google Flight alerts on the Funky
I know. I
Panther,
saw that. That was an accident.
and I was like, this bitch. Like,
I
where is he going now?
I like doing the Google Flight alerts, but I did them under our account instead of my account on accident. So I canceled it though.
Yeah.
But I saw that. Sorry.
No, I want them on our account now.
I want to see where you're going.
So
Because y'all motherfuckers took me off of Find My Friends, and I just reopened it where everybody can see where I'm at.
Of course we took you off. Dude, I don't know how many times I got to say it. It's creepy when you're following us and you're undiscoverable or whatever it's called. You're not there.
I just want to see where you're at. I
want to see where you're at.
I just want to find you.
Look, you turn me on, I'll turn you on.
It's on for everybody.
You turn me on.
Get on,
I'll
Find My
turn you
Friends.
on.
Get on my friend. Find your friends. I'm
Okay.
open because like Tammy was
Tim
like,
turned me off too.
I did?
Yeah.
I got a new phone.
Okay. Well,
okay.
stop turning me off, dude. Oh no, never mind. Tim, you're back. You were off last time.
I'm on now.
Javier, no location found.
Bullshit, asshole.
No location
You took me
found.
off. That's what it was.
Oh shit, you're back. What did y'all do, dude? I stopped
shit.
getting on here because everyone. Well, no, I still okay.
Danny's at home. Danny, do something. Don't just stay at home.
I'll share my location with you again, boo boo.
Piece of shit.
All right.
Jesus, where's Jesus?
So Pensacola was great.
Yeah.
We got to see the fireworks. We were there for actual 4th of July.
Yeah,
The
you
place
got
was
kind of color.
crazy.
You got color.
I got some pink.
Yeah.
I got some pink in this bitch. Dude, Sarah's got so fucking tan. She keeps getting so tan, and it pisses me off. She looks great, and
It's
I
because
just get a
she's
little
got
pink.
that Arab in her.
It's Pakistani.
Pakistani.
Fuck.
It's
That's
Arab.
pretty fucked up.
It's-
It's
No,
not.
it's not.
It's not at all.
Hey,
you
hey.
racist fuck.
I said Arab. I didn't say Arab.
Wouldn't that be?
it doesn't matter. You're still wrong.
It's
No.
Asian, right?
Oh yeah,
Like,
it is
part of
Asian.
Asia.
It is.
Yeah, but so
yeah.
is all of those are really all Middle East is basically Asia.
I didn't say Saudi.
Most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. So we went. Pensacola was great. The water was
part
not
of
as
Russia's
clear
technically
as I.
True.
Yeah, it is
weird.
Genghis
not
Khan,
part of. It's
you know.
most of Asia.
Most of Asia.
I thought that the water in Pensacola would be clearer. It was clear, but it wasn't great.
Really?
Not from like the TikToks and the videos I've seen in the past.
Yeah.
And so Brittany, who we were with, she's like, let's go check out a place called Navarre. And I'm like, okay, whatever you want to do, Brittany. I'd never heard of this place in my life. And so we drive like about 45 minutes to Navarre.
You're like, I'm not Navarre gonna go over there.
I'm Navarre going back to Pensacola because Navarre fucking slapped hard. It felt like we were in a pool. It was so incredibly clear.
Was it less crowded?
It was less crowded. It was insanely clear. Like you could see all the you could see the little fish just kind of like nipping at your toes and shit. It was so freaking clear.
No, I don't like that.
And they had this long pier. And so we're like, let's just go check out the pier because if it's clear here, we're probably going to be able to see quite a bit when we go out there. And it was probably maybe the length of a football field, maybe a little bit longer. So we walk out on this pier. We see 2 turtles, 2 dolphins, and a 7-foot shark.
Holy shit.
Motherfucker was massive. I mean, it's pretty far out there. A lot of this stuff, there's like 2 sandbars. You got the front sandbar, and then another one where if you keep walking, it gets shallow again.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're all behind that.
Just glad you weren't at South Padre Island where they got like 4 shark attacks.
Like
It just kept
Anthony-
happening.
Yeah.
Like Anthony was in Pod. Him and his family were in Padre, and as soon as I saw that shit, and I saw, you see the video of that person with their calf bitten off?
Sure did.
Holy fuck! I was like, bro, do not go in the ocean.
woman?
Huh?
The woman?
No, I was a dude.
I saw a woman video. It's just I can't watch that shit, man. It's
Man,
rough.
I watched it. I was like, wow.
But I was like, hey man, y'all good? And he's like, I'm trying to ride a shark. Wife won't let me ride a shark. I'm 10 beers in. I want to ride a shark. I'm
That-
Oh,
like,
motherfucker.
bro, stop.
That sounds right. though.
Yeah,
That sounds like him.
You forgot the shoulder action though. But yeah, that's it.
Fuck.
Yeah, other than that, work, watching a shit ton of shows. My mom retired.
Yeah.
Took her out to
What
dinner.
else? What happened? Something happened today. Something happened today that we were probably going to get into. If you ever go back diving, I got some solid food and brewery stop recommendations.
Ooh.
Yadas. You went to the state park, huh? State Beach is cool. Juana's in Navarre is dope. Fort Walton Beach is where all the folks who are local and service industry kick it. Great craft beer, bartenders, and food.
I want to
do
go
love a
back.
good spot.
So I obviously I would prefer to fly than drive, right? Because that was 22 hours of a trip that could have been spent on a beach.
Right, but you got to make memories and experiences driving.
You're goddamn right we did, and it was fantastic. However, there is an hour-and-a-half flight for Southwest straight to Pensacola and straight to Destin, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to do that next time
yeah.
and rent a car. It's right there.
I have talked about, I'll talk about this off the air, about us taking a road trip because I would like to do a road trip.
I'll meet you there. You can pick me up from the airport.
Motherfucker.
Well, that's the thing is Javier's never done a road trip like that big. Like when we went on our big road trip,
Yeah.
Javier did not go on that big road trip.
No, he didn't. No, up in the Midwest.
Yeah, that was a
Mid-East.
Who would have thought that the Central Mids
Central Mids.
would be such
What
a
do you
good time?
call that?
I don't know.
The Dakotas and Montana and Idaho, Colorado.
Well, I mean, you start getting into the Northwest and Idaho, but we didn't go that far.
Rap Podcast says, I walked away from the screen. I missed a lot. Can y'all say everything in just anything y'all just said? The thing's blocking. The heart is
yeah,
blocking
there's
the way.
there's heart on there's a heart on what you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
Kitten. Jack in the Box. The
just
bear.
stop.
Shows.
Just stop. All right, so other than Florida, Chad, I feel like you have breaking news, and I don't know what song to play.
Is this for this or the actual episode?
Do you want to do it on the episode?
It's
Yes.
up to y'all.
Yeah.
It's up
Okay,
to
let's
y'all.
do it on the episode then.
Okay.
Yeah, because then nobody's gonna fucking watch us first 30. God damn. I mean, they will.
There's so
'Cause
many
we get
people.
views.
There's so many people here.
It's
watching
cheaper to
first
fly
already.
to NOLA road trip. The 4 hours. Oh, fly to NOLA, stay there for a couple days, road trip to Florida.
Yeah. Or yeah, you could fly to NOLA and save yourself what 7 hours? Yeah.
Fly
that's
to
exactly
NOLA,
right.
stay 3 days, road trip to Florida for 4 days, drive back to NOLA and fly back in.
Yeah, and then you're only driving 8 hours. That's doable.
Yeah.
Dude, 11 hours. So Sunday, it was nice when we broke it up to go to Jackson and then go the next day. 11 hours in the car on Sunday was a little.
No, we're driving from where we're at right now.
Yeah.
In an undisclosed location in Fort Worth, Texas. And we're going to drive straight up 35 until it stops.
Oh, that's all the way. That's Canada.
Isn't that Chicago?
No, man. It goes up through Wisconsin all the way to Canada.
Oh, Wisconsin. Okay.
Wisconsin.
Biloxi is also
Well,
worth
Chicago's
stopping
Wisconsin too. Is it not Chicago?
by. Chicago.
Chicago is not Wisconsin. That's in Illinois,
No, I
sir.
know, but they're like an hour apart
Yeah,
from each
I don't
other.
know.
They're
I
like
don't
right
know.
there. Neither. It's neither of those things, fool. Like it is not even close.
I thought I went to Wisconsin.
No. Let me see. Actually, I think that it just kind of stops. It does stop.
Just peters out.
Why did you say peters out? Yeah, it peters out in dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just disappears. Oh no,
So-
there it is. There
Nope,
it is. I
we
found
got-
it again.
You didn't. You don't.
I
we gotta,
did.
we got to figure it out.
No, I found it.
All right, guys. Sorry we're cutting the show short. We're going to the car.
Bye.
It goes all the way to Duluth.
Duluth? What's in Duluth?
Duluth, Minnesota.
Okay, Minnesota, which is right next to Wisconsin.
The Duluth Bulldogs play there.
I mean, it is close to Wisconsin.
Yeah. I was close.
You're close enough.
All right, so you're getting up to get something.
Yes, I'm going to get alcohol.
Yeah, I feel like I need another drink.
Okay. You think the peach is cool?
I don't know. Just,
Just give it a go. Give it a go. Just give it a go. I'll take a Bush. You know what I mean?
I've got this heady topper that I'm drinking.
Is it bad?
No, it's good.
I like some heady top.
It's a little bit more bitter than what I recall.
Yeah.
But no, it's good.
It is a little bit more bitter than I recall as
It
well.
says drink it from the can, though. So
Yeah. And you're doing what it says.
I am doing it.
Follower.
All right, so
Okay, just to recap, this is episode 178.
178.
All right. I think if Tim's ready.
Oh, wow. I just opened it. It smells like peach.
Get in here. We got to start the show. Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther. Coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas, after a 1-month hiatus. You boys are back. Here for episode 178. We have got a hell of a show for you.
What do you like about corn?
Did you mean to do that?
yeah.
We obviously know what the fuck we're doing. We're learning again. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And we are
the Funky Panther! Why are you pointing there and not the camera? The camera's there, my dude.
No.
You point at yourself on
Yes.
the screen? You're ridiculous. I love you. I love you.
Woo!
So we've been gone for a month now. It's been a hot minute, but we're back.
Yeah, it's been.
1 month.
I need
we've
to get
been
that
with you.
drop.
Yeah,
I
you're
need to
gonna
get that drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do for sure. The last time you heard from us, we had we had Johnny on the show,
Yeah.
and then we had Kevin on the show, and then we had our event over at Panther Island Brewing.
Yeah.
Did.
Man, shout out to everybody that came out. We packed that hoe out again like we did last year. And shout out to Panther Island Brewing. Everything, all the wristbands that everyone paid for, half of those went straight to Saving Hope. People brought really, a lot of pet stuff and donations. There was like 20 dogs there.
There was a ton of dogs.
There were so many
Beautiful
dogs.
dogs.
Yeah, it was really phenomenal. It was such a fun event. And shout out to Sydney, of course, for always helping and putting everything together and making life easy for us. That's what
right.
we're here for.
That's right.
You were the bomb.com.
That's right.
People say that? Is that a
No,
thing that people
that's
say?
not a thing anymore.
Bomb.com.
It was a thing.
I'm hippity hoppity.
Oh, I saw Blood In, Blood Out today, like for the first time in like 30 years.
Oh, I was like, I thought you were gonna say for the first time ever, but
I don't think I've ever
been
seen it.
30 years.
Lance, I
It's
got
bad.
Lance watching that.
Really?
Yeah, he finally watched it and he was like, he fucking loves it. I was like, all right, well, you got to watch American Me
I will say, yeah.
American Meat.
and see what you think. Like, which one do you like better? He liked Blood In, Blood Out, which I think is a better movie.
I think so too.
American Me.
I didn't like the
Meat.
end of American Me.
Well, American Meat.
Meat.
Actually, it refers to like real people that were in the Mexican mafia.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That
nearly
became
got
real meat.
the director killed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the same with Blood In, Blood Out. It was like true stories from a poet,
Right, but they didn't use
actual
names and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that, whereas American Me did.
They did say there was a truce among the gangs in East Los for them to film the movie there, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That happened with that Netflix series too, right? Didn't like they sent out some people to like check out the area, or, like production or something like that.
And they killed a guy.
Yeah.
It's Narcos.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, speaking of things like that where there was a truce, I mean, that happened with Kendrick Lamar on stage,
fuck!
which
Yeah, it
we
did
haven't had a
happen.
chance to talk about.
Holy
Oh, shit.
I
We
didn't
haven't-
hadn't even watched the. I hadn't watched the
Holy-
fucking thing
Holy shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I hadn't seen.
So he did a concert
on Prime.
on Prime.
Yeah.
And he brought out and it wasn't just that, he brought out Bloods and Crips. So if you don't know much about gang life, they have Bloods, but they have different sects, not sex, but sects, SECT, whatever.
Right.
SECF.
LGBTQ. Some of them are purple. Some of them are pink. Some of them are red.
Sure.
Okay.
But they have different versions of Bloods,
yeah.
and they don't all get along. You would think they would, but they don't. They're rival gangs within the Bloods. They're rival gangs within the Crips. and they brought all that together, basically to say "fuck you" to Drake.
Wow.
And also some people who played with like Toronto showed up, and they were even in like the new music video for
That's wild.
Not Like Us.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That what was it? The Mexican version or whatever? Like the that was fucking fire.
Yeah, yeah.
He did that on stage somewhere, right? Like in LA or something like
Yeah,
that.
Compton represent. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like it was, dude. It was fucking wild.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna say, like, Kendrick's from the streets. Drake is not.
Oh no, that's for sure.
I mean,
that was
boy
never.
on. He was on Degrassi. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
But it was like, so you know what you know why there's this whole beef? Like realistically,
Between the rappers or the
Kendrick and Drake.
I mean, because well, no, I guess not.
'Cause-
Why don't you inform me?
Kendrick, from what I understand, believes that Drake he's not representing himself as from the streets or whatever, but he's doing to hip hop what shouldn't be done to hip hop. Like hip hop is for the streets. Hip hop is for those people, right? And Drake is this guy he's a Nepo type baby, comes from a nice house and all that stuff, and he's taking hip hop by storm, which is taking away that kind of credibility. you
I
know?
get it. I think that there's a place for everything, though. I mean, what do you think, Javier?
I mean, I think. Look, I get it to a point, but I mean, look, there are some songs from Drake I like. There's Drake albums that I like. You know, and
Hotline Bling.
I still
Hotline Bling.
I still listen.
There's some that I don't like.
Worst Behavior. Like I love listening to Worst Behavior.
Worst.
Motherfucking blah blah.
Yeah.
Fucking blah blah.
I've never been a Drake fan.
But-
like, if I'm being perfectly honest, I've never liked Drake.
And I will say this: like whenever Started from the Bottom came out, I was like, no, bitch. I think I made a Vine from it. So I was like, Started from the Bottom, motherfucker. You were in Degrassi. Like you were a fucking actor.
Right.
Like, bro, you were Jimmy Brooks.
That'd be like childish
Wheelchair
saying that
Jimmy.
he started from the bottom.
He tries though. He's like, man, I going across the border in my Cavalier and shit like that. I'm like, so what? All right, so what? You were a teenager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree with that. I do think that he's a phenomenal musician and performer, and he does really well on making really like a fuck ton of money.
Oh, yeah.
You can't hate him for that.
No, you can't hate him for that.
I mean, he is getting the bag for sure. Now, I do agree that Kendrick is doing it more realistic to what hip hop
What
has been in the
hip-hop is,
past,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Historically, but yeah.
I mean, even it's cool because the video for Not Like Us dropped the same day as the White Party, the July 4th White Party.
Oh yeah,
that
he did
Drake
that on
was at.
purpose. Yeah.
And in the end of the video, Kendrick was all in white, and then he like kind of waved at the fucking camera. I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
But I think he was really surgical with his like the way he rapped compared to what Drake did. I mean, Drake. Look, it was great. It was great for music, I think, and as long as nothing's like violent. I mean, whatever. That's how I feel.
Right.
How I feel about that. And it is what it is. So like, J. Cole he put out a diss track, you know, whenever all this stuff was happening, and then like during Dreamville,
J. Cole did?
J. Cole did. He came out with a.
When was this?
This was like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
so-
when he said "fuck the big three,"
So,
it's
G's
just
in there
me.
saying the line with J. Cole and Drake, saying it was J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick was the big three.
He's
Was
like,
the
"Fuck
source
the
of
big three."
Yeah.
N-word. It's just big me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And so like J. Cole came out with something, and people were like, "Bro, you need to sit back, bro. Chill out. You just fucking chill.
Just
sit
wait
down."
for Kendrick to.
He's like, "This is not about you, even though you hear something that it kind of is, but it's not. Just sit back, chill." And which we talked about the Drake video or J. Cole trying to buy a Tesla,
yeah.
and
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Still,
That story is.
But you know, at Dreamville Fest, he was like, "Hey," like he apologized essentially. He's like, "Look, I haven't been sleeping. Like something's been eating at me. It's about this, you know, me putting that track out. I shouldn't have, you know. I apologize to my big bro. Like, you know, it's not like that. I got a lot of love for you." But he was smart to kind of like bow out of that. Like, it's completely different from what, you know, what happened, because it was all like, it was a murder shit, like fucking surgical, like getting in your guts, like fucking taking you, like,
See, I like this kind of hip hop beef, other than like opposed to like the hip hop beef where they just go kill each other.
oh yeah.
So
No,
this is the better way to do it, right?
Right.
Because that way we can still have people around.
Although it was getting kind of wild.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be murder.
dude, I was, I mean, Look, who you got in Toronto? Like I saw a video the other day of Rick Ross getting jumped by. They said it was OVO goons. I'm like OVO goons.
That
like,
doesn't exist.
Dude,
OVO goons. Like
I heard a
that's
story recently that said MC Hammer was a fucking like force to be reckoned with when it came to like the fucking
oh yeah.
fucking gangs.
Hammer, don't hurt
Really?
him, bro. Yeah, like with third strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they released basically a diss track and said some shit about like Hammer's family.
Third base.
Yeah,
Sorry.
third base. Yeah, said something about Hammer's family, and people were like, "Oh, you don't do that," and they're like, "Just MC Hammer." Like, no, that's the Hammer. And literally they had a hit out for him. Like,
Yeah.
you come to California.
He's like, hey,
you're
you
fucked.
coming over here, LA, right? Woo! Well, don't.
Yeah,
Don't come over here.
fucking MC Hammer,
That's wild.
who is now like a reverend, does church shit.
It's still Hammer.
Still wear the pants?
It's still Hammer.
I don't think he wears the pants anymore, but
That's unfortunate.
dude.
That's unfortunate.
Hammer, don't hurt him.
So we've been talking a lot. If you didn't already listen to the first 30 on YouTube or watch us or hang out with us, which a lot of people on the chat here did,
You missed out.
you missed out.
It's great. It was great. The first 30, I think, in my opinion, one of the best first 30s.
It's the one of the best first 30s
Very
of
nice.
all time.
Oh, and you got a month off. You got a lot to talk about.
We had a lot to talk about. We could have gotten another 30 in the first 30, right? But, we're here for you. But you should go to YouTube. Make sure you follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out the first 30. That's the only place you'll find it. But we're glad that you're listening to us, watching us, however you're finding us. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Sometimes I wonder if people just assume, like, okay, whenever I was a kid
Yeah.
and there was a band that was like Metallica, I just assumed they all lived together.
Why? Why
I
would
don't
you-
know. I figured like they're in a band, they live together, they make music together, they work together. It's a whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder if those listening think that about us. I do know that we had guests that came in here thought that we all lived together.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How? At what age do you stop living with your friends, though?
I don't think at any age, really. You
26.
could always live with your friends.
We lived with Danny for like 5 years.
Yeah, Danny and I had the hell of a party house.
Party.
I mean, I
Parties
think
all
I think
weekend.
if we were if we had to, okay,
We had to go
hang on.
get married to Courtney and buy a house and fucking ruin our lives.
If we had a big if we had a big enough house,
Yeah.
or big enough area,
Property.
Property.
Yeah, we'd be more of
But
a
hang on, let's say let's just say one house though.
Yeah.
But it's a compound house.
Okay.
So you got the west wing, you got the east wing, you got the central wing.
I don't like where this is going because I feel like this house is just going to look like a big, we'll say plus sign. Is that what this house is going to look like? Because I don't care for that.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Maybe it looks
Okay.
like a big W. I don't know.
Okay.
So you got like the central area, and you got like 3 areas that come off of it.
Okay.
But I mean, you could do something like that where it's like, let's just say hypothetically, it's like a 10,000 square foot area.
Okay.
You each get a few thousand square feet of our own space.
Right. No, that's
We
how
don't
it
have to
works.
see each other if we don't want to.
You will, though.
But then we can see each other if we want to.
We're going to have 5 kitchens in one home. Like, that's just unrealistic.
Nah, it's
You might as
not.
well have
One central
a
kitchen.
bunch of homes in close proximity.
That's true too.
Can I get back to the Drake thing real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah. Get back to it.
Real quick. It's not going to take long. Drake curse. We didn't talk about this. We were gone. Dallas Mavericks lost the NBA Finals. Drake put a bet on the Dallas Mavericks. He thought we were going to win. We lost. Had a great pickup. Today was signing day. Media day for Klay Thompson. He's a new Dallas Maverick. Props. Great stuff.
Yeah, he came from
Golden State
Yeah, yeah,
Warriors.
Yeah.
I will say this, and this is another thing to go on along with the Drake curse. The Copa America is happening right now. Canada made it to the next round. Drake's from Canada. Canada is currently going against Argentina. They just won the World Cup, had the best player in the world. And from being from Canada, Drake placed a bet on Canada. They're currently losing 2-0 in the first half.
I mean,
of the Gold Cup. I'm sorry, the Copa America semifinals.
you knew they were going to lose anyway.
Yeah, I know, but
it
still,
does
it's
keep
gotta
feeding into that.
reiterate the
Drake curse.
The Drake curse.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck you, Drake.
We're getting in the chat here that we have a full house vibe. So did you know that K-pop groups actually do live together?
I believe it.
I think you told me
Which
this,
is
actually.
weird. That's weird. But I thought growing up that all bands lived together. So
I think that if I was in a band, I would want to live with the dudes.
I don't know.
You know?
Could create a lot of turmoil.
It definitely
which
would.
could make some good music.
Exactly. That's the whole point. It's like you're going to have this synergy that is not going to be existent outside of a home.
But
where
if
you're
we
staying
all
with
lived
somebody.
together, it would make some turmoil. would just come out on the show.
Yeah, we'd just be yelling at each other, and we'd always be going to Jack in the
you,
Box.
Chad.
You know what I mean? Like it'd be a fucking shit show.
Yeah. I mean, if you know about the Jack in the Box, because you
gotta
listen to
go.
the first 30.
Right.
There's going to be a whole lot of brain matter up there, baby.
Okay, I have a story to tell you guys from this past weekend in Florida.
Does that have to do with brain matter?
The craziest thing
I'm here for
happened to
stories.
me.
I want to hear a crazy story.
This has never happened to me before, and I think that
no.
this is not a thing that gets said very often.
I bet it's happened to me.
But guys have to, piss in urinals. It's quick, it's easy, it's fantastic. Women are always like, "Oh, I wish I could pee anywhere." That's great. But we don't talk about the possible horror stories that happen from like just peeing in just random bathrooms with no walls, no privacy, anything. I remember going to the first club I've ever been to was PR's.
Yeah.
That's the first club I
I
ever
think
went
that's
to.
everybody's first club.
Probably,
here forward.
right?
I
Because
think
you're
mine
like,
was Stone Canyon.
and so I remember going there and
forgot
like
about that place.
you just there's alcohol and dancing and fun. You're like
Titties and ass.
yeah,
And
this place is basically like Chuck E. Cheese for adults.
I'm a 17-year-old. Look at that woman.
I bet you this bathroom's gonna be cool too. No, it's just a big ass trough with ice in it. And I'm standing shoulder to shoulder with 8 other guys. That's not magical. There's nothing magical about that.
But we don't ever talk about the ice and the trough situation.
Ugh, it
And-
stinks.
and women don't understand that.
Yeah,
I prefer the ice.
it keeps the sink away.
It does.
It's
little
like,
bit.
It's like, you remember when Houston Street was Houston Street and there was a huge line in the bathroom and girls would like just run into the men's restroom
Yeah, you're like, son of
to
a
like
bitch.
piss. No, while guys were in there because, they had the toilet,
Yeah.
they had the urinal, and they had a sink and a trash can. And the girls
Pick
would,
one.
the girls would like piss in the sink or the trash can while guys were like pissing in
Girls
the
are nasty.
Bro, we're like, what are y'all doing?
All right, so get back to your story. I'm
So
sorry.
we found this bar Brittany wanted to go to. It was like in this old New Orleans part of Pensacola. And so we found this bar, and it was actually kind of cool. It kind of reminded me of old school city streets. There was like 12 bars within this one thing. Ooh. There was a club, a karaoke bar, there was a piano bar, there was darts, piano, a badass musician.
You said
that was
old school
performing.
city streets?
Yeah, remember city streets downtown? How there was like a bunch
I
of different
actually
bars.
never went in there.
This was like that.
Had a cage there for women to dance in.
Heyo. Ended up just always being me. So I went to the bathroom, and it's like it's about as wide as this table for 3 urinals, right? And the only spot was in the middle. And I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm not going to not pee. I got to pee. So I kind of like just moseyed on in the middle, got all like tight.
For a big guy, that's like your worst nightmare. Really.
Right. It's not the best.
No.
I'm just kind of like I'm just going. I'm like, it's fine. The guy to my right takes off. Then someone comes up, and I'm looking, and it looks like his head's on his shoulder. The guy's just like looking down straight at my thing, like just staring, just all out staring. And like, I didn't know what to do, and I had been drinking all day. So I'm just like, I'm not trying to start anything. And he's just like staring.
Dude, I would have gotten hard for him.
I'm like, I was working on it. And so I was just like, okay. And I, do my thing. I back up and leave. He pulls off into my spot, just kind of steps one step over, and then puts his head on his shoulder for the next guy. I'm like, why is this guy just looking at everyone's dicks? What is this guy doing? It was obnoxious.
I mean, that's
I didn't know what to do in that situation.
That is your typical dick looker.
That's yeah, but I've never interacted with a
experienced
dick
a
looker
dick
before.
looker?
I thought
Absolutely
you
not.
said dick licker.
I've never interacted with a dick looker.
Maybe.
Women don't have to
That
deal
was
with that.
last month. They had their.
Women have the privacy of their box, and their toilet.
Yeah, for
All right.
sure.
Hey,
Let's
all
see
right.
that. No, I can't say
So let me just give you I want to give you an example of what happens. The intake going into your
Dick lookers?
your first day at boot camp.
Okay. Okay.
Your
I don't like
first-
where this is going.
Your first day at boot camp, number one, you're separated women and men, whatever.
Right.
When you get your stuff, you got to take all your stuff off.
Yeah.
And so you're just standing there with a box of things that you put your stuff into.
Right. It's like prison.
And then you get your issued underwear and all that stuff. But they don't ever tell you about the peeing because you got to do a drug test. And you got to take line of urinals, and you got to take, I think it was like 2 steps back and 1 step over, shirt over your head.
Yeah.
Like, so you're not hiding anything, and your drawers all the way down to your feet, and you're just standing there holding your dick.
When do you bend over?
And you do that at MEPS. There's an old guy that looks at your asshole too. That's
Just pulls out a telescope.
They don't tell you that either. It's always an old doctor. You go to MEPS whenever you're processing in, and
3 quarts
you
low.
have to bend over and spread your cheeks, and they look at your asshole.
From the
Dude.
chat, we call it We call them meat gazers.
Yeah, meat gazers.
Meat gazers.
Yeah, dick lickers.
Meat gazers. I think that
Meat
makes more
gazers is
sense
good,
than
yeah.
Can you
dick
say
licker,
it
dick
clear?
lookers.
Can you say dick looker and not dick? It sounds like you're saying dick lickers.
I said dick licker.
Dick licker, dick licker.
Meat gazer makes more sense. I definitely interacted with a meat gazer this past Saturday.
But they're doing it for like, you go in that realm. They're getting paid to look at your meat and make sure that you're not, soiling.
That doesn't mean they don't enjoy it.
Did you ever see
might.
anybody do the Ace Ventura thing with their butt when they're doing that?
You're not in a room.
Pardon me, sir. Do you have any banaka?
You're not in a room whenever they're doing that. Doing that part. You're by yourself with just you and this old doctor.
Shit.
And he looks and he says, "Okay,
Yep, that's an asshole.
yep, that's an asshole."
You bleached that recently?
And then
Looking
you just
good.
go on about your business. But I've dealt with a meat gazer before.
Okay.
It's similar circumstances, except there was dividers.
Yeah, I didn't have a divider.
And the dude was like looking over the divider, and I'm just like,
Ah.
all right, man, thanks. I guess you're interested. I don't know. Just do your thing and leave. But I'm a shy peer sometimes.
Ooh,
Me too.
not me.
sometimes.
So you got to get like full stream going before someone looks. And if they look, I'm not going to cut off. I'm good to go then. But if they're looking, I have a hard time peeing.
I just think about peeing. I'm going. I'm barely rolling up to the urinal. I'm already like full stream. Like, oh my God, what happened?
As I've gotten older,
Yeah.
like it kind of hits you faster.
Jared
I feel.
said he's updating the spank bank.
But before we get further into that weird thing, Jared comes up with a good idea, and I kind of like this, and maybe
Is
we
this
can.
a spank bake situation?
No, maybe we can make this happen.
Okay.
We're gonna have to take some time off, or we just
We just took a month off.
no. I'm talking
I'm here
about. I'm
for
talking
it.
about from work,
Oh, okay.
or we just go about do our daily lives, but we rent an Airbnb for like 29 days, and we just have to live together for.
Can you imagine the content we could come up? Like, that would be like Trace Productions all over again. The videos that we'd have, the content.
Yeah, we get a bunch of cameras, we put it up around like, literally like Big Brother,
Yeah.
and just fucking.
Someone's going to follow it. Just call it like the Fort Worth Boys or
and
Fort Worth House.
We do a continuous stream
Yeah.
for like 29 days at some Airbnb.
Yeah.
I mean, we go to work though.
We'd have to.
We'd have
You got to
to.
make money.
We'd have to, unless people want to pay us money to do that. Do we put them in the bedrooms?
You got to put them everywhere.
Gotta
Like,
put
if you're
'em
going to do it
everywhere.
everywhere but the bathroom, I'm not looking for any meat gazers. But other than that, I think we're good to go.
I am shitting in here.
Yeah, I think I'd be fine with
I don't
that.
think anybody wants to see me shitting.
I don't know if I'd have a problem with that. Is that weird?
No. Someone watching you shit?
No, not the bathroom. I would obviously have a problem with.
Well, the
Like
bedroom
bathroom,
watching you
shower.
sleep?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not getting nude.
Yeah.
See our weird sleeping habits.
Oh man, y'all ain't gonna sleep. Y'all ain't gonna sleep.
We all have our own room. We're not in one room together.
Oh,
That
no.
would be
Even better content.
Nearly 30 days. We all have to sleep in the same room.
Have a confessional. Yeah, that's a great idea. That would be.
We'll call it the
Call it the funky house, like G saying. Dude, honestly, it's not a bad idea. If we could like actually make something happen, even if it's not for 30 days, but we do like,
a week.
even if we did like a weekend.
Oh, let's get an
We-
Airbnb. Hey, remember that Airbnb we got like in New Braunfels? That was like $1 million house.
Man, yeah.
man.
We might be able to do something like that where we just do like a Airbnb for like a weekend,
Yeah.
and do like a full 24-hour stream. It's gonna take some effort. We gotta talk with Paul.
We'd also have to
We
like
would-
very much like promote and market the shit out of it, or else we're just gonna have like 3 people on the stream. Like we want it to be like a bunch of people.
Yeah, but could you imagine like it's just like all like you just post on Twitter and someone picks it up and is like, there's just these dudes living in this house together and they're live streaming the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like
Play soggy biscuit,
we play King's Cup, just weird
Hell
shit.
yeah.
bro.
I'm not.
Oh my god, let's get some salvia. Let's get some salvia.
Is that even still a thing?
Yes.
I'll knock that out for a quick 5-10er.
I'm
You know
not.
what I mean?
I'm not opposed to this idea. I think. I think. Doing 30 days would be hard to like do that. Right? It costs some money.
Let's
and
do some crack.
Let's go back to Broken Bow. Let's just plan another Broken Bow trip.
As long as it's got
Let's
decent,
do exactly like we did
it's
last
got
time.
decent Wi-Fi.
Everything we did,
Oh.
and then just post up some cameras.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to do that.
Oh, I will.
Can we blur our faces out?
Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't.
Okay.
I mean, you could do whatever you want in the confines of your bathroom.
Yeah.
Then we'd have to stay in the bathroom.
Well, no, not the entire time. You
What-
come
what's
back
going
out
on?
and you're just a wild fool, you know? I hear, don't think anyone wants to see me shitting. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Herbie. Yeah. I don't hate the idea. I think it's time to do some wild stuff.
Back on that, nobody wants to see me shitting because I am fighting for my life usually.
Can we find a place that's Unbroken Boat would be cool, but can we find a place that's near Shoney's? Or something?
But I mean,
Shoney's,
all right,
damn.
I do think we should collaborate with Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, and see, like, let's look at some logistics of like putting cameras up and how to do all that, right?
Is there a fancy, expensive Airbnb here, like in Fort Worth?
Not in Fort Worth. Fort Worth doesn't allow short-term
It's illegal.
rentals.
But in Denton and like outskirts, like Aledo and
Yeah, we could find something
yeah.
and literally do it.
It doesn't allow it, but we've got them.
Yeah, do it for one weekend.
I'm down. I'd be down for that.
The Denton house is pretty nice too.
It was nice.
I didn't mind the Denton house. Like something good with like 4 bedrooms, a big like living
Got
space.
its own bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. That was cool.
We'll just have all the other podcasters come over too and
We can't fucking leave. We can't. That's the other thing is we can't leave the house
have a party.
At all.
at all.
Okay.
So
So we're
we're-
like ordering food in.
Yep.
Hell
And
yeah.
people who want to come hang out, they come hang out.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. 7-Eleven
something we
delivers
do is-
alcohol.
True.
Sometimes you just need a month off to come up with some fucking good
We're
ideas.
gonna do like Uber Eats and be like, hey, you want to come hang out?
And Jared,
Want a party?
thanks
a party?
thanks for Jared coming up with. I mean, that Jared had a good idea, and
It's
Yeah.
rare. You know what I mean?
Jared's invited. He can come hang out. You know, you can't live there with us.
We got a
Oh, Jared also he came to the 4th of July early 4th of July party. That was a fun time. I
it
didn't
was.
mention
Man, we
that
didn't talk
either.
about that.
That was a good time. Yeah.
All right, so let's game plan for that. But
Okay.
I like that.
Chad, I feel like you have a spot that you wanna do some promotion, and I
Well-
think you should.
Hello, boys.
Hi.
This is me, Chad Butler. What do you want? I don't know what to say. I didn't actually plan anything.
So Chad has this thing going on that it started today. We'll
Hang
post
on.
links.
Let's reset because is this going to be posted? Are we going to post this? Are
Yeah,
you
he's
post
gonna
it? You're
cut
use
it. He's gonna cut it and put it.
Okay.
in, the Funky Trap House. Yes, that'd be.
So how do we do this?
name.
I don't know. I didn't really think this through. I was like, maybe.
Hey, why
I don't want to
there
just
any-
talk about it and
Shut
look
up.
like a fucking
Shut
idiot.
up. Hey, why aren't there any card games for sports? Like you're watching sports and like, why? I mean, they have.
What do you
like-
mean card games? I'm watching sports. I don't need no fucking card games.
I don't know, man, but I like drinking.
I like drinking too.
I do like drinking. That was a pretty quick sell.
Yeah, we all like drinking though.
We do like drinking.
We do like to drink.
Yeah.
So okay, what you're saying is, what if there was a card game that involved drinking?
Yeah.
What if there's a card game that I can play with my friends?
But I
and
can drink and watch the game.
Yeah, but you're not having fun.
But you know what I can't do?
What?
I can't make my friends drink.
Oh,
Unless you had a drinking game.
A drinking game, you say?
Yeah, that's it. We ready to end the episode? That's it. We're done here. Nailed it.
That's golden. It's golden. It's gonna be great.
and Frank can.
All right, so Chad, you got some news though.
I do. I do. And maybe y'all can just ask me questions, Like I'll tell you a little bit about it and you can ask me questions. Does that work?
let's
Is that
start
okay?
the origin story. Let's get the origin story.
Origin
Okay,
story.
let's just
Orgy
start.
story.
Let's start
Let's
at the
get the orgy
beginning. Let's
story.
start at the beginning. Orgy story.
Wait! I got to get a beer.
Okay.
No, you can talk.
Chad, do you want? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I just opened this one. I had a 16er,
You can talk about it.
Okay, so
Chad's been a big fan of games his
Okay.
entire life.
origin story. So our friend group has always come up with drinking games. It doesn't matter if it was like at a tailgate with a sign and like throwing quarters.
I was gonna say that was my favorite game we did.
Yeah, or when we were in Cuba and throwing bottle of rum at each other.
That was
while
my other favorite game we did.
Waves are 6 feet high. Or if you're throwing a racquetball at a speed limit sign to see who can get the zero or get closer to the zero. Like we always just think of the most wild drinking games, right? It's kind of just ingrained in who we are. That's what we do. And so with my, layoff last year, I had a bunch of time to think. And I was like, you know what? I feel like there should be a game while watching football. Everyone loves watching football. You're just going to watch football and enjoy it. But what happens if the Cowboys aren't playing and I want to watch another sport, or not another sport, another team? I mean, that's where kind of fantasy football comes in. But there's no drinking really with fantasy football.
What? Hang on. Let me ask you another question. Let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
What if it's off season,
So
but you really like football? Can you play a game if you?
The good thing about Get Blitzed, Tim, and I'm so glad you bring this
it's
up.
Get Blitzed.
Oh, it's Get Blitzed.
Okay, gotcha.
It's this game called Get Blitzed. So Get Blitzed works with all football. So UFL, college football, NFL. You can watch your buddy play Madden, and you could play Get Blitzed.
What? We can play Madden and get blitzed?
Yeah. Have you ever had a bunch of people at your house? You're like, oh, let's play Madden. And you're like, well, I wish I could do something. You can. You could play Get Blitzed and just get fucked up. Do y'all actually know anything about the game?
I know a little bit because I was there.
We played at the
Super
Super Bowl.
Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So that was version 1. That was the most bare of this game. It has gone from a 50-card game to a 90-card game, and 30% of those cards are now action cards, which makes it a lot more fun. 60 of the cards are going to be oh, there's a touchdown happening. I have a touchdown card. I'm going to make Tim drink. Or field goal, extra points, timeout. Literally anything that can happen in the game, there's a card for it to make your friends drink.
If I wanted to watch the 1972 Super Bowl with
Yeah.
the Dallas Cowboys versus the Miami Dolphins, I could do that and play this game.
Absolutely.
Even though it's old,
Yeah.
I could still play this game.
Were calls still overturned back then? There is a call overturned card. I think so.
I
right?
feel like it always has been.
Yeah. I
we
mean,
could
there wasn't a
ask.
challenge. There wasn't a red flag back then, I don't think. But it was a ref might overturn it, right? I don't know. Yes, I think so. I think
we could probably
at least 99%.
You could
of the cards-
adapt it. You could probably adapt it.
Yeah, for sure. And then you got really fun action cards. There's one called the stiff arm. So if someone makes you drink and you have the stiff arm, you make them drink instead.
Ha,
You're like,
surprise,
"Ha-ha,
bitch. It's like a reverse Uno card.
Exactly. Yeah.
Huh.
And then you've got one called pick 6, where you get to
I
just
don't like
give
shit, but
you just get to give 6 drinks to somebody. You can split it between 2 or 3 people,
or you can
and
just
say-
fuck someone's whole life up.
You could fuck their whole life up.
Well, that's messed up.
No, I did between 2 or 3 people. I was thinking about it. Danny wanted me to do one person. I'm like, you're just gonna fuck their whole life up. Let's do 2 to 3 people.
I don't know.
There's
Fucking someone's
one-
life up's good.
There's one that's a cheerleader card, and so whenever you whenever you do the cheerleader card, someone's got to do their best cheer. Everyone votes on if it's good enough or not. If it's not good enough, they have to drink.
So it's interactive.
It's extremely interactive. Yeah. And then my favorite card, I literally just came up with this past week. Y'all played Exploding Kittens before, right?
Yeah.
No, but I hear they're making a show. Anyways, sorry.
A
sidetrack.
show?
Yeah, it's called Exploding Kittens on Netflix. Sorry.
course they
sorry.
are. So there's one card. There's one single card in the entire deck called Blitzed. And if you have this card, it's the only card that's different than the rest of them. The only way you can get rid of this card is if you chug the rest of your beer. But when you chug the rest of your beer, you give the card to someone else.
Oh, and they have to chug.
So
the
now
rest
they're
of their beer.
fucked. They're either going to lose that round or they got to chug
So
their
how do
beer.
you win this game?
The way you win is you get 5 cards at the beginning of the quarter. Everyone gets 5 cards. You can play up to 18 players. Everyone gets 5 cards. Whoever uses all their cards first, they use them all. They yell MVP. Everyone drinks 2 in their honor. You won. Game over. Right? Until the next quarter, and you start it all over again.
Holy shit!
Oh,
And
so
this
it's
is
like
every
four
fucking
quarters.
quarter. Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
you can have a winner every quarter.
This is almost like the same as going to the baseball game and doing the hot dog beer
Yeah, the
inning
888
challenge.
the 888 challenge.
Yeah.
Which
999
we
challenge.
actually need to try to do that too.
Yeah.
That would be so much fun. I'm down. That would suck so hard, but I'm down.
We need designated drivers, and we'll do it at a Railroaders game.
Yes.
All the girlfriends.
They'll hate
So
us.
when did you get the idea? Like what caused you? I know you said that you were laid off, and then you knew.
So let's just talk about that. What caused you to get laid off? No. But no,
I was spending too much time creating this game.
where Javier's going with this. Yeah. So did you always want to make a game?
No, hell no. No, I don't know. I think it was the Super Bowl last year. It was like, man, I wish there was something. I like entertaining. Y'all know this, right? I like having parties and having people over. And I want to make sure that everyone's having a good time. And everyone loves the Super Bowl. But a lot of times, sometimes the ladies, sometimes some other people, they just don't care. And sometimes it's not our team, so we don't care as much. This gets you into the game regardless of if you enjoy football, like the team, like the people you're around. It's going to have you having a good time. And so that's what it is. It's more of an entertaining thing, right? That's why I wanted to do it.
So is it just football?
For now, we're just doing football.
But I could see other sports coming in.
Yeah.
I could see so what would you call it, like the basketball version?
They're all going to be Get Blitzed because that is my business name.
Okay.
But that one's the football edition. So you're going to have different editions, looking at like doing hockey, baseball, soccer, basketball.
I think you should throw cricket in there. It's starting to be something.
It really is. And then golf would be cool because no one drinks more than golfers and people watching.
I can
that.
attest to
is
that.
true.
Yeah. But not only that, like the sports things would be really cool, but it'd be really neat to do different verticals too, like, Olympics or political type stuff, right? I threw something on the Instagram where it was like the debate, and it has, if someone says something, you have to drink. I didn't play, but I would have been pretty blitzed if I was playing that game that day. Did y'all watch the debate at all?
Man, I watched 10 minutes and then I was like, no, let's watch them.
So I watched RFK's debate.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole other subject, and I'm gonna get on a little political rant here.
Go for it.
He actually got enough to where he should have been on the debate, but both parties were like, we don't want him on, RFK Jr. Ooh. And so he did his own debate live with the debate. So basically, he answered the same questions that they were answering, trying to gain whatever. So, yeah. So I watched that. I didn't watch
the debate,
dude. It was bad.
I had a thing that night, so I didn't get to watch it.
It was bad, and honestly,
I heard it was awful.
It made
Biden, it was more of like a golf thing than anything.
Yeah,
I
Biden
guess.
looked really bad saying stuff, and Trump didn't really answer the questions.
They're such bad options. They're just real bad options.
What's wrong with the world?
I don't know.
Chrissy says Oscar parties, Oscar award show.
Award shows, yeah.
Award shows.
Well, shows, people don't watch them as much anymore, right?
Right.
But this
could get back in it.
This could get back in it.
I was also thinking, there's all these different, like The Bachelor and Bachelorette. There's like these huge like watch parties for these shows. You can make drinking games for those too.
Get Blitz with the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Get Blitz is a good enough like brand name to kind of be this overarching, getting messed up, high, drunk, whatever it is that you want to do, but having fun, having a good time. That's kind of the overarching theme of the game. It's just entertaining and having a good time.
I don't hate the idea.
Thanks, man.
I hope not.
I'm glad because it launched on Kickstarter today.
It did. No, I think it's a cool. It's a cool thing.
I've been putting a lot of time into this, like way too much time over the past 2 months. In like, there's so much included in like starting something, right?
Sure.
Like not only from a business perspective on like LLC, getting your business, credit card and money and all that kind of shit straight, and trying to get your whatever aligned. Then you've got your marketing aspect, which is a whole other thing. And then you've got your production, like getting these produced. I'm getting like koozies and bottle opener keychains. And the koozies are cool, though. They're like those slap bracelet koozies.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be pretty neat.
I like that.
And then also like these little rubber coasters, kind of like what they have behind the bar. Those big rubber mats or whatever. It'll be like that, but a Get Blitz Games coaster. Plus the games, right? So we're going to have all sorts of stuff on the Kickstarter.
Could you imagine... Now, let's just talk about this for a second.
Let's dabble.
You go to your local sports bar,
Ooh.
and you have to give like you give your driver's license for the pool table or whatever.
Right.
What if you just give your driver's license for Get Blitzed?
I think
and they
Get
give you
Blitz
some cards.
would be a lot of fun at a bar.
Yeah, I think so too.
It'd be a lot of fun at a bar, a brewery, a watch party, a tailgate. Dude, I just ordered the first run of this, even before the Kickstarter, just so we'll have some.
We get the soccer version and have it exclusively at Upper 90.
For the World Cup too in 2 years.
That'd be wild.
See?
Gotta have soccer available before 2 years from now.
You
for
do.
Sure.
You do.
But yeah, it's just been a lot, and I've learned a lot about like supply chain and like getting prototypes and things like that done. It's just been a lot. But the Kickstarter, I'm really proud of it. Thank you for already being a part of the Kickstarter, man.
I was the first
You were
one.
number one.
I haven't paid into it, but
No big deal.
I will pay into it.
I'm sure you will. I
You
appreciate
currently
it.
have 4. I'm looking at it right now. You have
Nice.
4 backers.
Nice.
So I'm really excited. I had a great time playing it during the Super Bowl. It was a lot of fun. Me and G were having a good time with it.
Yeah.
Especially like passing the drinks out.
Look, I'm going to say that you get drinking and you get G together, and it's just going to be he's going to have a good time.
You're gonna have a good
but you're
time.
going to have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to check
Can you
go ahead.
include that in the Kickstarter? Like,
What?
if you donate a certain amount, G's going to come over and
Just make sure you have a good time. All right. So what? So did you play it all at the Super Bowl?
No, I watched. I was
Okay.
I wasn't really in the mood for. I wasn't drinking that much, and I didn't. Was like
That's what I remember. What was
yeah.
your perception of the rest of us that were playing?
No, it looked like y'all were having a good time. I mean, everybody seemed to be having fun. I thought it was funny, like whenever y'all handed out drinks to people.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. Is whenever you get to fuck somebody's life.
Yeah.
5. Sorry, it was at 4. Now it's at 5 backers.
Hell yeah, nice. Very cool.
Added one in 30 seconds.
So what did you think about the Kickstarter? The first time you saw it, right? Because it just went live today. When you saw it, what was your overall impression?
Same as any other Kickstarter I've backed. Easy, gave details of what each tier was. And then also the background of like the way the game works and the video. I mean, it's honestly, it's the way it should be. That's how other Kickstarters I've joined have been like that too. And it's very detailed. So you did a really good job with it.
Anything I'm missing?
No, I mean, to me, like, I'm trying to get back on to see if I can find, I wanted to talk about the tiers.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's you. I think it's the actual Kickstarter page.
Yeah, the mobile app for Kickstarter does not work well with the rewards. But there's a bunch of different tiers. You want me to talk to them real quick?
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
that would be nice because I don't know any of them.
There's a $5 one, so if you don't have a whole lot of money, perfect. You can have a print and play. I'll send you a PDF version here in about a month and a half, and that way you can print it out and have your own version of the game. You got one right now. There's only 50 of these available. For $15, you get the game, which is 40% off just right there. But you get the 2 koozies, 2 coasters,
You
and
should
a
get a little swag
keychain,
with it.
all for $15
Nice.
for the first 50 people. And then the next 500, or I think it's 500. Yeah, it's $20, and then after that it goes up to 25. And then there's a couple more tiers.
So you're saying the game like $25 and you get all that stuff?
You still get all that for 25. Yeah,
That's not a bad deal.
even for 25, I
Even
agree.
for $25.
But for 15 and 20, even before that, for the
That's an even better deal.
the first 550 people get it for less than that.
You'd
So,
be
yeah.
stupid not to do that.
Do you want to hear what I got?
I do.
I would like to hear what
So
you
I got the touchdown tier. Touchdown! It includes 2 copies of a Get the Blitz party game, 4 exclusive koozies, 4 exclusive rubber coasters, 2 exclusive bottle opening keychains, and 4 exclusive stickers.
But not only that, his name's going to be on the game. So whenever I end up actually printing the game, it's going to have this thank you, and it's going to have all the people that picked the touchdown tier.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I have access to project updates and behind the scene content. I don't gotta fucking go through this. I just asked the motherfucker myself.
Just get a text, hey, how's it going?
Also, there is one where you get an autograph from the creator himself. I'm just gonna get mine and have him sign it. Like, you know.
But then there's a $500 one. You know, there's 9 action cards that I've kind of come up with. That's, you know, give or take, because the people that join in on the Kickstarter are going to have a lot of say of how the ending, you know, how the game ends up.
Sure. Yeah,
But
I
if you
understand that.
do this other tier, it's $500. It's not cheap. Or is it $250? I don't know. I think I dropped it.
I'm
I
trying
think
to
I
look
might have
at.
dropped
I
it.
can't. I'm trying to get on it, but it's
Whatever.
not.
It's a little bit more money, but you get to work with me to choose your own action card, which is kind of neat. So you can kind of like put your own whatever on the game. I don't know. Hopefully people have fun with it. I've had a lot of fun, even though it's been a lot of work putting it together. But appreciate
It's
you.
really cool. You did a really good job again
man.
explaining everything on the campaign itself.
Appreciate you.
I mean, it's pretty damn cool.
I'm mostly excited, to be honest with you. I got like this first run, and I even put that as like an add-on if you wanted to, because I'm not going to have any of this product until October. So it's going to be a little bit into football season whenever
Sure.
that starts. But I'm going to have this first run of 500 products.
But we're planning on having this by the Super Bowl. Right. That's
You're in October. You're still going to have like 3/4 of the football season ahead
Yeah.
of you, right? So you're going to be good to go.
So you can take that first part.
Oi.
Like, I gotta give you a pro tip here. So the first part of football season, before you get your product, you need to take all the liver support that you can get, all those supplements and everything, because this game's gonna have you drinking every single game,
Yeah,
more so than what you probably already do.
absolutely. Even on games that you didn't generally think you were going to watch.
We're making alcoholics here. It's great.
You're welcome. We're bringing alcohol back to the youngins so that you can look young again. Because we agreed that's what it is, right? It's the
100%.
alcohol. We're basically pickling ourselves.
You
and
got
we're-
20-year-olds that look like they're 40-year-olds, and frankly, you got us that look like we're 40-year-olds.
We're becoming models and actors. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know what y'all are doing. We're drinking.
It's fucking wild.
But yeah, this one I'm going to make sure that we've got before the tailgate. So thank you. So yeah, it's 500, but you get to choose your own action card, which is pretty neat. But yeah, we're going to have this available for the tailgate. I want to play it at the tailgate.
Yeah, me too.
I want to get everyone involved, take some pictures of video.
I can't
It's gonna be
wait.
a good
I'm
time.
going to
a
go
lot
to
of
the
fun.
tailgate this year.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Hell
Fuck yeah.
It's been some years. I'm going to go to tailgate this
I want
year.
to ask for that next day off, and I want to get fucking blitzed.
we're gonna get so blitzed.
We're gonna get
Hopefully, I'll have a
so-
lot of merch by then. Like I'm just gonna deck everyone
I
out.
can't wait to see the other versions though. Whenever those start going, so this one's got to take off first, right?
Right.
But I'm excited. I found my love for basketball again.
Yeah.
Like I really did.
It was a hell of a season.
It was a hell of a season, and I've always loved basketball. I loved watching it, but I have a hard time keeping track of when they're playing. I found out that my YouTube TV will tell me, and so it makes it really easy. So I'm like, oh, the Mavs are playing. Cool, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I love how on the iPhones now it shows you like the current score. So you pick your favorite teams and it just like shows you the
I haven't
score.
set that up
So
yet.
I always know what the scores are of my teams, even if I'm not paying attention to the game itself.
I got to put that down because on Hulu it's like maybe 30 seconds to a minute back, and like there are times where my phone will be like,
Your phone's telling you,
Mavericks lost. I'm
and
like,
you're like,
fuck you, or like, hey, Manchester United lost. I'm like, son of a bitch, we were winning. Cool, thanks.
So you mean you don't have to be like me that's got YouTube TV up watching the game while I'm standing in a concert trying to
Right.
Yeah,
You just take a look at the score.
that's nice.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for letting me talk about it for a little bit. I'm really stoked about it. I've, luckily I was able to start like a small like a business with Jordan, but haven't done anything with that just yet. This has been an opportunity for me to like learn how to do a business from the ground up, doing literally anything. And so, yeah, a couple of versions. I went with the American manufacturer, Chinese manufacturer, just going through different versions and stuff like that.
I like
but
the football. You know what it reminds me of?
What?
A lemon head.
it does look like.
And I kind of like that. In fact, I think you should include a bag of lemon heads.
I hate the color yellow. It is like my least favorite color.
It's not yellow. It's
But
a
it
neon.
pops.
But it
with
pops.
It reminds me. It reminds me of Gatorade.
It reminds you of all the good things.
It reminds me of all the things I love. I love lemon heads and Gatorade.
That's what I was going for. I was going for what Tim loves. So I'm
You
here for it.
hit the demographic you were going for.
Hell yeah. Non-football watchers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge football fan.
I'm
well,
aware.
I mean, even like for sports too, it'll probably get people to watch sports also if they're heavy drinkers.
Dude, could you
Yeah,
imagine
not
going to a
heavy
Panther State lacrosse game and just busting out a lacrosse version of this
Hell
right
yeah.
there at the game?
It's funny because like
You could take this to the game, guys. You could. You're gonna be looked at as a weirdo, but then people are gonna be like, "Hey."
and you'll be you need to get an Uber.
But then your friends are gonna be like, you're gonna have people around you that become your friends.
They'd be like, "Hey,
Right.
brother, what are you doing?"
I'm playing this wonderful game called Get Blitzed, and we're gonna get blitzed. So you want to join? And they're gonna be like, "Yes." It's gonna be expensive because beers are not cheap at any of those places.
Hey, you want to get blitzed? That'll be
get blitzed. I think that's the thing I'm gonna do.
yeah.
Get blitzed.
Hey there, man. You want to get blitzed?
Get blitzed.
We're gonna get blitzed.
You got to do the whole Macho Man Randy Savage.
Get blitzed.
Oh yeah, brother, I'm here. I reached the cream of the crop, and now I'm gonna get blitzed here in heaven. Oh yeah.
Even you can play this game in heaven. It's actually pretty good.
Listen here, brother. It's me, Hulk Hogan, and I'm warning you. You better drink this or play this game and get blitzed. I don't know his voice.
It's funny because I thought this game would be for people that like watching football and then also like to drink a lot. But then Brent and Courtney both brought it up to me like this is also for people that don't like watching football at all. Like Courtney's like, I think I might actually start watching football more because I get to drink and get blitzed. You know what I mean?
What's the legality of using Cameo to get them to promote your shit?
Well, you could use it for a company. You can. There's
Do
an
you have to
option
pay extra?
for. I'm not sure. I've never done it.
I mean,
Like,
you should find some random. If
I'm just
Bob,
putting everything on the business credit card. It's free money anyway. You know what I mean?
yeah, if Bobcat Goldthwait,
wait.
if Bobcat Goldthwait's on there,
Hey, it's me, Bobcat.
Dude, I do need some help figuring out like what influencers would be best to like send this game to. I want to send like a little care package to some people to be like, hey, play this game.
I'm gonna say Minicon. You probably should send him some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Has
hey,
has some porn stars.
yeah, play this.
Yeah,
You'll have fun.
that's. Did y'all see Minicon's like little podcasting he did recently? It was on. I wasn't familiar with the podcast, but the quality of the video and everything was fantastic. They had Kazumi on, and it was so good. Like the clips that they were pushing out, it was fucking hilarious. And I don't think Minicon. I don't think it's not like his podcast. He was just on a podcast, but man, he killed it. He's fucking hilarious. We need to have him back on.
He's a
I
good
love
dude.
that dude.
Just need to hang out with
He's
the
so
guy.
good.
He's so busy.
I just need him to go get blitzed, and then that's it. Really, I think that's all
he
we
can
would need
get
from
to
him.
like some of the slurry boxing guys. Pretty cool.
Yeah. I would need a boxing version too. You
I think you could do it.
Yeah.
UFC.
Yeah.
It might be a really short game, because if someone goes down in the first,
That's true. But it's like you're not watching one fight.
dude, it's like first.
No,
15,
you're watching like
You're watching four,
fights.
five,
If
six
someone goes
fights.
down within the first 15 seconds, you gotta. Sorry, your life is fucked.
Everyone has to drink whatever's in their hands.
If there's a knockout, chug your drink.
Shit. That's wild.
I like it.
Well, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
I like it. I'm proud of you, man. You finally came up with something.
Way to go!
Wow.
You
What a backhanded fucking compliment.
You finally-
No. Piece of shit.
Let me start over.
took
You
so
finally,
many years,
you
but
finally came up with something, and you've made a product, and you put it to fruition, and you've got it here now, and it's actually I can hold that.
That's true.
It's not an
real.
idea.
For the first time, it's not just an idea. This is something that's fucking real.
Because you've
That
had a
is
lot
true.
of ideas, and this
So
is the
many
first
ideas.
one that's actually like it. There it is.
Yeah, it's banned.
Yeah, I saw
Like,
that. Yeah, the guy got
15
kicked out
years,
of,
20 years since you did Trace Productions. That was an idea.
That was a big deal, and I'm sure if we would have kept it going, he would have kept it going. It would have gone to new heights.
The Funky Panther's been great for us. What are you guys talking about?
We've
This
been doing
is
this
the
for
thing.
4
Oh yeah,
years.
yeah. Send it.
4.5 years.
Jared's got a good idea. You get the addresses and you send it to Joe Rogan, Bad Friends, and Two Bears.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe not Bad Friends. I don't know if they play
Two
the game.
bears. I think two bears.
Bert Kreischer.
Bert would fucking kill this game. He would kill this game.
I think you should send it to Bert.
The goal would be to either get someone like Bert Kreischer or like Barstool to be like, you know what? I'm just going to like buy this company. And I'm be like, hell yeah. Buy me, bitch. They can afford me. They can
Take it
afford
to
me.
Shark Tank.
They could definitely afford.
You looking to get blitzed? You trying to get fucked up tonight? Dude, they would eat me alive.
Could you imagine that?
This is the most immature thing I've ever seen.
Mark Cuban would probably back it though.
Yeah, you would. I'm like, I'm from Dallas, Fort Worth. So you in? You in? You in? You out? You
That's
in? You in?
just
You out?
it.
You in? You out? You in? You out?
You don't even give a speech. You go in there and you're like, I'm from the Dallas Fort Worth area.
I need $1 million for 1% value of this company. It's like, are you fucking crazy? Like, no, I'm
and then just
not.
like overhand throw the product at all of them. just throw it right out of them.
and then just lightly toss koozies.
yeah. Wrap this around your drink.
I think that's.
Wrap this around your drink, not your dick.
Right. Well,
You can keep your dick warm though, probably with them.
it's a slap koozie. It's not gonna feel great, probably.
Someone's gonna do it though.
Yeah.
You probably should put a warning. In fact,
I'm not going to put a warning on the koozie. Please don't put this on your thing. I'm
In
not
fact-
putting that on there.
I think anything that's if you get like any type of wrapping that goes, it's gonna have a wrapper on there, right?
Yeah.
The wrapper needs to have. Please do not put this around your head. Put a little drowning baby on there.
Oh my god!
I don't like where this is
Don't put that in the
going at
promo.
all.
Don't
This
put
is-
that in the promo.
Yeah.
Well, no, you don't want
This isn't making the cut, Tim. This isn't making
You
the
don't
cut.
want the babies to drown.
Of course, you don't want the babies to drown. What does that have to do anything with the Get Blitz game?
Put the drowning baby with the line through it.
Is this like when you're smoking in Paris and there's like little fetus and like
Yes.
black lungs? Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, you make it. Put a liver on there.
No, I'm not doing that.
This is what a healthy liver looks like.
This is what it's going to look like after you play Get Blitzed. That's fucked, dude. I don't like that at all.
I think some people would find it funny.
I don't know if my demographic.
Hire me for your marketing.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think it's a terrible idea.
I think it's a great idea.
However, if anyone likes the idea, the game, please make sure you follow at Get Blitzed Games on all things social media. It's on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. And also, I'm posting something just about every day. Share it. Please, help get the word out. If you don't buy, that's okay.
Fuck you.
If you don't back the Kickstarter, that's completely fine.
Suck my. No, I can't say that.
However-
can't say that. Fuck you.
Something that's free is sharing, helping out and just kind of getting the word out because that really helps.
We should do a series of videos, and I as a professional actor that's about to be a professional actor,
And as a professional model, I'm offering to.
I'm offering my services
I'm
How
here.
come y'all get to do all the
services.
cool shit? How come I'm left out?
I don't know, man. He got hit up by somebody, and I got hit up by somebody that y'all don't even know. But yeah.
Good for
So
y'all.
what we should do? Here's what we should. You need to put an application in for some of this stuff. You should do that. Get some headshots and all that fun. Anyways, I'm thinking. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do a whole series where it's basically like the Ricky Bobby bloopers.
Okay.
where he's like, if you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you. Yeah, we do a
You
whole
don't play
bunch.
big.
We don't-
You don't
you-
play Get Blitz and fuck you.
Yeah, we just do a bunch of promo, just random ass fucking stupid ass promos, right?
Yeah.
Where it's just the three of us, just like individually saying like, whatever, and you get the bloopers, and
I love it.
Yeah, we post that up.
I absolutely love that.
I
So
would-
get ready for a lot more weird content from Get Blitz and the Funky Panther.
Christy is correct. I mean, this wasn't that much, but it's 8%. And I really haven't had anything to drink in a while. So
Yeah. I haven't really eaten today either.
I
and
had-
this
yeah.
is.
I had a bagel.
I had soup.
I had a granola
I had
bar.
a bagel at like 2:00.
I had a really delicious soup that Tammy made. It was really good. It was crawfish and potato.
I want to tell you.
Cajun
I'm gonna
sauce- Cajun
That
sausage.
sounds fantastic.
Cajun
I'm gonna tell
sausage
you a little
also.
secret here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the
Yeah, that's not much of a secret, my dude.
so Einstein Brothers over off of TC by TCU.
Yeah.
So when they close,
They sell meth.
they give us all their they give my job all their bagels they have left over.
Right.
Oh, so like you're like Liz Lemon waiting for like
100%.
the Krispy Kreme donuts.
100%. I had one of their Asiago crusted bagels today. It was delicious.
Fancy boy.
So all right, before we so we
Pride
went
Month.
on the whole Get Blitz. We talked about all that. We got that out there, right?
Yeah, it's done. Appreciate
So
you, boys.
on the sports side of things,
Yeah.
as well as in the professional gaming, Sketch. Have you
Oh
heard?
yeah.
We need
yeah.
we need to talk about it a little bit. Our boy Sketch. It's not our boy yet. He's going to be our boy. What's up, brother? That
What's up,
guy.
brother?
What's up, brother? Tuesday, special teams, special players, special plays. He got doxxed a little bit.
Kind of did.
His
Some creep.
some creep. Okay, well, either he's into that or he was trying to search for it.
Some creep was trying to find. I don't know why.
Find dirt on
Dirt
Mr.
on-
Kylie Cox.
Creep, huh?
Creep.
A creep is someone that goes and searches the internet for certain people's content that's out there. Is that a creep?
No. They're doing it for nefarious reasons
Yes.
to try to find dirt on
Nefarious
people,
reasons.
which
Nefarious.
They already have content out.
which we're not searching for. We're not searching for nefarious reasons.
Right, of course not. Of course not.
Yeah. So
Hold on, real quick. Are you saying Einstein Bagels is closing?
No. When they close, they give us their old bagels.
Okay, so that's Gladys was like, "What? They're closing?"
No, they're not closing. They're
No,
giving
no,
us their old bagels. Their bagels from the day that they can't sell because they're going to throw them away.
Yeah.
So they give them to the poor paramedics.
Okay, back to
All right,
Back to sketch.
Yeah, back to sketch.
Sorry.
So some creep searching nefariously, trying to find any dirt on for whatever reason, which I don't understand what dirt they're looking for. But they decided to look up on our favorite person right now, Sketch. He's an internet sensation. He's a world of gaming. He's been
I don't
on
know anything about
Barstool, all that stuff. He's even on Madden now.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he did his whole they made him on Madden.
dude, that'd be a dream. Can you imagine?
Dude, he took the internet by storm because he's fucking hilarious, and he does this whole character bit where he uses Trump's cadence and how he talks. That's one of his things, and then he just says things, and he's funny. He's very quick witted. Got big on streaming. Ended up with
His whole thing's a shtick, right? Like,
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
normal
Yeah.
dude
He's
that
a
talks
normal dude.
normally.
dude. He's
Broken character. I've seen him break character.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
actually a hell of a football player. He played college ball. He's from Houston, Texas. He's a Texan boy.
He called one of the draft picks out this year.
He
at the
did.
draft.
I mean, but so he ended up with Jinxie, which is one of the biggest gaming streamers right now. And they kind of all connected, him and a few others.
They live in a house together?
No, they don't, but they hang out together quite a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Face Clan too.
Yeah. So they found some stuff that he did in his past, a couple years ago, before he got big, man. And he had this. He ended up doing some OnlyFans, and he did some OnlyFans as I'm gonna say bisexual guy. He apparently hooked up with some really hot chick, and I don't know who she is, but yeah. So he's got some videos out there, and they found him, and some dude basically just this is.
Wait,
sketch.
why'd you say it? Is it videos with dudes or videos
Videos
with
with dudes.
Yeah, videos with
Okay.
dudes. Yeah.
Okay.
And basically blasted him on the internet. And number one, I'm going to say that
Sounds like he got blasted already, if you know what I mean.
I think he did too. And you know what? If that's what he likes, cool. Who
Yeah.
fucking cares in this day and age, right? But the problem is that, you know, he got big on Barstool and he got big on some other stuff. And,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes the bros don't really care for that because they're closed-minded. And, you know, who fucking cares, right?
I mean, the guys from Barstool have been pretty.
Everybody's been pretty fucking
Pretty
cool.
cool
Like,
about it.
everybody that's supports him, right?
There's
like
one piece of shit named Sneeko who's like, you know, like y'all. Terrible thing. He's like, y'all don't cancel the Israelis for killing Palestinians, but you give them all the brand deals and all that stuff. Like, bro, what the fuck are you even like? It's two different fucking things. Like, I don't know what you're fucking.
But anyways, he got ousted.
I hate to be a dick, but like it was already out there. What's the big deal?
It was out there, but he, you know, it was, and I don't know, like I guess it was probably like I think he shut down that thing or whatever. But a couple years ago, and dude, it was heartbreaking. I don't know if you watched the stream where he was talking about it.
Yeah,
dude, it literally like I felt so bad for him. Like first thing he said to his friends was like, "I'm sorry I involved you in this." And
I
he's
don't
like,
understand the problem.
Right. There shouldn't be a problem, but people don't agree with, you know.
Fuck him. Who cares? Why is he doing these heartfelt messages or getting upset because he did a thing that happened? It came out. It's not like it was like a Kim Kardashian video. He did it on purpose for a purpose to make money.
It wasn't a Dr. Disrespect thing, you know, that.
Yeah, it was, but it's a sad situation because, like, and you know, he felt like he was, you know, he let down his friends, right? And
okay.
And so that was the whole thing. Like he apologized to his friends. Like so Jinxie, he showed the text message thread, and where he was like, you know, whenever it all hit, he apologized. I'm sorry, I got you involved in it. And he fucking left his glasses, his shoes, walked out the door. He was heading to the airport. And Jinxie, you know, and then they're like, dude, come back to the house, man. Like they got him back, and like, you know, he just needed somebody to talk to, and they given him all the support. But man, watching him actually talk about it, so he like confirmed the allegations and did this whole stream on it, and dude's like crying, like he's sad, like he's a sad boy.
He's like, the first thought if this was found out, you know, he was gonna, you know,
he doesn't,
but, you know,
he alludes to that, right? And then, but what's funny about his character is that he's talking about these allegations, but he's in fucking character about it. He's in his sketch character, you know, and he's making jokes, you know, about it. And that's just that's the quality of the guy. Like I would love to hang out with Sketch. I think he'd be a great dude to hang out with. He's now way far beyond us. If we found him a couple years ago, we probably could have had him, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I guess I still don't fully comprehend. It sucks, but like if Javier's stuff ever came out,
I know.
He wouldn't come to us and apologize. We'd be like, "Hey, are you okay, man?" Like, why would he need to apologize to us?
But it was the instant reaction of like, I let you down, you know.
Why?
But right.
But,
what was the
you know,
letdown?
But it's his. I mean,
It's his mentality,
His
you know?
mentality. Like,
Got it. Okay.
But it's other
sad.
people that don't understand or won't accept. Like, there are people that are so close-minded that they're like, "Bro, you did this." Like, even that one guy, that funny actor who's in the scary movies. He did some, you know, like gay porn stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
And so, who the fuck cares? Like,
No one's making
first
you
of
watch
all,
it. No one's making you do it.
If you get like upset or like uneasy about it, don't fucking watch it.
Right.
What does it have to do with you?
Nothing.
Like, do whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
Like, you know, not, you know, other shit that, you know, Dr. Disrespect has been like canceled for because that motherfucker was like out there talking to underage girls.
Don't do that.
Don't fucking do that
Don't
shit.
do that.
But like everything else, like if you're into whatever, like who cares?
No kink shaming.
No kink. We don't
No
kink shame
kink
here.
shaming.
At
No
the
kink
Funky
shaming.
Panther, we don't kink shame.
Goddamn right.
I just want Sketch to know, like, if he ever wants to come on the show, we'd love to have you on here. I think it'd be great.
We won't talk about it.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
We just want to hang out.
Yeah, we just want to hang out.
Maybe have you talk about get blitzed a little bit. I mean, that doesn't seem like a.
Maybe go
Does he
play
drink?
some disc golf. I think he drinks.
I mean, he
Looks
likes
like he
football. He drinks.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Seems
He
like a
probably
good
could do
product
both,
for him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But that's the most recent thing that came out, and my TikTok's been flooded with it because I do follow a lot of like the sketch stuff. Like I think he's a funny guy, and he brought. So if you see any of like the sports guys, doing like finger up,
Yeah,
whatever.
I've
that's what
seen
it is.
some stuff, and I've heard you talking about it. I guess it's not in my circle of things that pop up on my socials because I see him. I know what he looks like, and I see his like twitchy,
little
stitchy
squinty,
thing, whatever.
yeah.
And it is funny, but I've just not been that involved into it.
Dude,
But-
the guy's so quick-witted, man. Like he's I want to say he's like one of the comeback kings. Like he can.
well, now.
I mean, like Kim Kardashian after. No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay. So, all right.
Okay, so another thing, the Haktua girl, right? Like that
Oh,
happened
yeah,
over the
yeah,
past
yeah.
couple of weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
That has been insane.
There's been a lot of rumors.
Okay.
So one of the rumors that came out was like her dad was a preacher and all that stuff.
That's true.
She has disproven that.
Yeah, she did.
She
did.
came out and said my dad is like. There was an interview with her, and she's like, my dad's the furthest thing from a preacher. Like that's not real. I thought it was real too.
Yeah, she had an interview.
Well, she
with,
definitely isn't a teacher. I know that one.
No,
was
she's not a
true.
teacher
She works
either.
at
Worked.
worked.
Oh
She
yeah.
doesn't have to do shit now,
fuck
dude.
no. She had those hats
killing
made.
it. Yeah, she
Fucking hats made.
There's a marketing company that picked like they were like, hey, we
She
want to
went
take
out
care
and
of
sang
you. Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan. Was it
Yeah.
Luke Bryan?
It was Luke Bryan in front of like 80,000 fans, and she got to sing. She's been on all sorts of podcasts, and this is what in a span of 2 or 3 weeks. It's been less than a month.
It's
Yeah,
been,
and all she did was answer a question in fucking Broadway.
And those guys are pissed. Did you know that? The guys
No.
that interviewed her, they're kind of upset. They're like, we're being overshadowed. I'm like, bitch, you're
yeah,
interviewing,
motherfucker.
buddy.
Like that's your fault. Like
Your whole thing, like that. This is my thing about
All you
people
gotta do
that-
is hawk to and spit on that thing.
This is my thing with people that
I love you,
interview
Pookie.
people. They don't have to do anything.
No.
They don't have to do anything.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying us because obviously we do different things, but like if we went on the streets and we're like, hey, tell me about a time a little thing happened, you're expecting them to say something, and you're going through 50 people and picking out the best parts.
I still think
you're
we should go out the-
totally relying on someone
We
else.
still
to
should
be your
go out to
moneymaker.
West 7th and do it.
oh fuck no. Those young
Fuck
kids,
that.
they're fucking assholes.
I'd rather go to the stockyards.
I'm
right,
knife a
Stockyards.
kid in the fucking throat.
Stockyards.
No, I'm kidding.
Let's not
That's
go to
not-
West 7th.
Yeah,
Stockyards.
We can do that stockyards for sure.
Go to PRs. Go to
Honestly,
PRs.
we should do that at our 20th anniversary that's coming up.
We're doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're already. Speaking of which, like it's crazy. Like I have like 3 other things that are happening that day,
Right.
That I can't do.
Well,
Like I can't do Ernie Day.
we might later in the night. It depends. It depends on how. Because the other thing starts at 8.
It
How
starts.
long-
Our 20-year reunion starts at 8. We
In the
have.
stockyards.
Are we doing the cruise? Are we going to cruise Maine and then show up?
I don't think I'm going to
Look,
do
man,
that.
I don't
I'm
think.
not-
I think I'm just going to show up.
I'll just show up.
First
when I show
off,
up.
like I wish they would have. I don't know why we had to pick that place. I don't know why.
because it's a high school.
I don't give a goddamn if it was a fucking alumni.
that owns
Why
it.
the fuck am I going to support that shit?
Well, Danny wasn't going to come in town because it's Lillian's birthday.
Yeah.
But now they're doing it here.
Yeah, at your mom's
so
house.
he can come. Yeah, and then Roy's going to be in town too. It's going to be all the boys, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be all the boys.
So I think we need
What
to
are
make
y'all
a
wearing?
weekend. Bitch, I'm gonna wear.
How the fuck do I know? It's 2 or 3 weeks
I'm just
away.
gonna
What
wear
do you
a
mean, what
fucking.
am I
I'm just
wearing?
gonna wear Dallas Cowboy shirt. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, who cares? What are you going to wear? That?
I'm gonna wear a tuxedo.
That'd be cute.
I'm an oil man. I do things.
Dude, we should go in our Adidas tracksuits.
Oh my
That's what we
God.
should do. People are like, are you a thing? What is this? People don't know. None of the people we graduate with know that we're the Funky Panther.
No.
Look, it's gonna be fun to get together with everybody that we went to school with, but like, I wish we would have picked a better place.
Is it?
I think it's. I think it's gonna be interesting.
I'm being
Our
dead
tenure was
serious.
interesting.
Our tenure was interesting, but like, we see the people that we would give a shit
True.
about.
True.
Yeah, but we're gonna see people that give a shit about us that we don't know about.
I'll just tell you
No
right
one
now.
gives a shit about
I'll
it.
just
There's
tell you
not
right
a
now.
single person.
I'm glad I hadn't seen Chip Uribe in like maybe 15 years, so I really don't give a shit about anything else.
Do you think
That
he's
guy's
gonna
a-
show up?
Fuck, who the fuck cares?
I
I don't even know why we had brought up his name. Bleep his name.
I'm
Is
not a
it,
person that
Is
reminisces.
Anthony coming?
I don't know.
Yeah, we should probably.
Well,
get
because
Anthony.
one of our friends' his birthday is also her party is also on the 27th, and so and it ends at 7:45. It's at Rollerland, so I think I'm just gonna we'll go over there because like I
Yeah, you
think
should.
like we already talked about our girls like hanging out that night.
Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to go do
They
this.
don't want to go to that shit,
Yeah.
and so like maybe go to that thing first and then go to the.
Wait, they don't? I thought.
No, we're going by ourselves.
We're going by ourselves.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We're going by
That's
ourselves.
news to me.
Yeah, none of them. Well, at least Tammy and Jesse both don't want to, and I'm sure
We
Sarah.
talked about this when you were
I'm
here.
sure. I'm sure Sarah's just going to be like, yeah, they don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Yeah,
either.
we had this conversation like over a month ago, a month and a half ago.
I thought she was looking forward to it. I think Sarah wanted to go.
Really?
Yeah, that's probably not a thing, huh? Is that
No.
Why would she want to go to your 20th?
I'm not going to make you do that.
Why would she want to
don't
go to your
have
20th?
go.
I don't know, man. Like,
I don't
can't
know.
believe, I still can't believe it's already been 10 years since
Our last one? Yeah.
Yeah.
And before we know it, it's going to be 30.
Fuck.
And we're going to be old.
Time's going by.
And we're
don't
still
know.
going to be doing this podcast, which
Listen,
is weird.
If y'all weren't going, I don't know if I'd go.
Oh, no, I wouldn't go if y'all weren't going.
I want to go,
Well,
but I
if-
wouldn't want to go if y'all weren't going.
If Anthony was going, then I would go. I mean, it's my boy.
Right.
I'd go with him. But
Right.
I don't even know if he's going to go.
Yeah,
if,
because he's your boy.
If y'all weren't going, I wouldn't go, but I wanted to go. I kind of want to. I want to see the train wrecks.
I don't know. Like, we're to the age where is there still going to be train wrecks?
Yes, 100%. Have you not seen the Facebook page?
No.
There's gonna be,
What was that laugh?
there's gonna be. You need to get on there and look. There's gonna be train wrecks. It's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna go home with somebody's man.
I'm hoping to go home with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody's
Why
gonna
don't,
go home with somebody's
why don't
man.
we all just leave Uber there and then, like, Uber to the high school, which you live down the street from. Let's get even more shit-faced. No, let's go to Ernie Day. Let's go to Ernie
We
Day.
should, though, like maybe meet at my mom's house or something like that, and then just take an Uber XL and all go together or something like that.
Yeah.
That way, all the boys could go together.
Yeah, and we can leave together.
We got to watch American Pie before we do that. What's one, the American Reunion?
Yeah, American Reunion.
Yeah, let's watch that.
So
And know what not to do.
this time, though, you've got to interview people. This is your thing.
Okay.
You've got to.
I think
interview
we
people.
should. I think we should do that. Like I think it'd be make. I think that would actually be make pretty good.
That'd be interesting content.
It would be good TikTok stuff because have you seen where
Oh,
they do
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Facebook? Where they do not Facebook, but they do the yearbook, and then
I got
I do have like this little. It's not a gimbal, but this little like two-handed camera thing that I have a
two-handed
light on.
dildo that, you know.
And so we could bring that and then bring the mics.
yeah.
I think just the mics. I don't want to go all out for this.
No, we need video.
If we,
We're going to have video.
Well, if you need video, you need light. It's gonna look like shit without light. You got to
It's
have a
some
light.
hillbilly bar, so I'm sure it'll be.
Yeah, so I'll bring my little setup.
I can't wait to be at the Hillbilly Bar.
Fuck.
And then if we want to, we can go over to the White Elephant, which I do like.
We can just go to the basement bar. Let's just go fucking walk to the basement
I feel like
bar.
we should all take bets on how soon we're gonna leave and go to another thing. Because when's the last time we got the boys together?
When was the last time we've been to the stockyards together?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
But like, if it's gonna be the three of us, Roy, Danny, I'm sure
Stark
Chase will
going?
probably go. I don't know if Stark's gonna go or not. Like, you got the boys together. That's the first time in a very long time.
Chase going?
I would assume so. Like, why the fuck else? Like, he's not working. Dude's on summer vacay. You know.
Yeah.
That's true.
What
That's
the fuck else is he
true.
gonna do?
Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
No.
Man, it's gonna get weird. You're right. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
weird thing.
I'm here for it. I want to get weird. I want to get here. I want to get weird with the boys.
Is this where we input like a Stitch thing?
I mean,
Sorry, brother.
Oh, that has a whole new meaning.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Oh, fuck.
they've been posting. They've been posting like out of like things where that didn't
Out
age
of
well,
context?
like that he said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that we want to talk about? Man, we've been.
No.
This has been fun catching up. It's been so fucking long.
Oh, yeah.
For those that don't know, we don't live together, and nor do we hang out every week together. So
But now we're gonna plan a weekend where we're actually in a house and we're
we're
enclosed.
gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
So I can't
Just
wait
like we were
see-
going to go to Austin the past 2 years.
Honestly, what we should do? Hang on. We are still planning on Austin. I told Lance I want to go
yeah,
whenever.
yeah.
So I told Lance I want to go whenever it cools off a little bit. He's never been to Austin. We got some places he wants to do some barbecue stuff and all that.
We're gonna try to go on a Saturday of ACL.
We're gonna try to go Friday. So leave on a Friday, come back on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I'll do that.
like
I'm
either
always
early
down for a
Friday or something
weekend.
like that. Just go out there, hit up a few places, eat all day, have some good drinks, all that stuff. Right. But here's what I want to do with this house situation. I want to post the address. And whoever shows up just shows up.
At the house we're staying at?
And they just hang out with us for a little bit.
We gotta invite the usuals, you know.
No.
That sounds murdery to me.
Whoever.
Speaking of murderers,
Whoever wants to come murder us.
Gladys says, "I don't get it, but I went to Everman and we have murderers in my graduating class."
Oh,
Yes,
that's crazy. I don't like that at all. All right. Yeah, I don't have anything else, though.
Well, then that wraps it up. Hit the music there, Timothy. Thank you for hanging out with us here on YouTube. If you're listening on the podcast, thank you as well. Thanks for catching up. We've had quite a few listens, even though we've been off air for about a week or so. If you don't want to do so, please make sure you follow at GetBlitzGame. I'm so sorry. At the Funky Panther on all things social media. No one even y'all don't even know.
I
this.
heard. I let you.
I heard it.
Follow the Funky Panther on all things social media. You can always call, text, leave us a voicemail, 817-677-0408. And all of this is at the funkypanther.com. Holy shit, I'm out of practice. Stay good, y'all. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And we are
the Funky
Funky
Panther.
Panther.
We're back, bitches.
Get